Yo. Go ahead. All right. Check it. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. We're about to check it. I'm white. Check it.
GMS New Orleans Camp. Come out to the Camp. We're going to get started. We're going to give our praises to your house.
Power by Hashem. Y'all will shine by Hashem and God with us.
GMS. He's effective to be led. Faith that is serious. All right. As you can see, we in 2023. You know what I'm saying? Because they both for year that all prophecies come to pass. And for everybody, 2023 is gonna be the year they're gonna prosper. You know, they're gonna get everything they want in the society. But hey, in the day it's gonna be a straight destruction, man. All right.
It's the book of 1 Thessalonians, chapter 5, verse 1. It says, "But of the times and the seasons, brethren, ye have no need that I write unto you. For yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord shall come it as a thief in the night."
That's right. It'll come in a thief in the night. I mean, it will come upon you where you're not seeing, where it's unaware. You know what I'm saying? That's what's gonna come. Because hey, people are not looking for the day of the Lord. All right, people just start out sleeping, you know, just living carelessly when they cares of this life, you know what I'm saying? And they not even like thinking about, oh, shit about to get worse out here, you know? Go ahead.
Verse 3, it says, "For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape."
Yeah, he said peace and safety. So basically, when you laid up, you know what I'm saying, in your comfort zone, all right, think everything's gonna be all right. They say, hey, sudden destruction. All right, so hey, all hell breaking loose, you know, famine, you know, mass death, you know, and hey, race wars, man. It's gonna be it's gonna total chaos out here. All right, hey, if the Lord's not dealing with you, hey, you gonna be done. All right, that's it. Yeah, but
it's the book of Amos, chapter 5, verse 18. "Woe unto you that desire the day of Yahweh. To what end is it for you? Question mark. The day of Yahweh is darkness and not light."
Yeah, the day of the Lord is not dark. I mean, it's not light. I mean, hey, it's not Jesus Christ coming back to accept everybody. All right, it's Yahweh Shah bringing up a bloodshed upon this place, man. If you're not for the elect of the nation of Israel, which hey, Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. All right, you got something?
Yeah, I just want to make a quick point. You know, if you're not in this truth, man, you know, what are you don't have no hope for nothing. You know, here we hope that we get salvation and delivered out of this place, but it said, what is it to you? Because you don't have nothing to hope for. Your only hope is going to be to just be destroyed, man. Like you said, famine, a grievous death. You know, that's the end of it for the people, man. If you don't have this truth, you don't have the hope or the gift of faith to hope for the end. You know?
Yeah, they do hope. They hope they can prosper. You know what I'm saying? They hope they be a millionaire. You know, yeah, hope they make it to society. Don't have that vain fame. You know what I'm saying? But hey, it's all go. Hey, it's vanity at the end of the day. Like, it's not going to
real estate. Investing in real estate.
Investing in real estate. You know, but hey, it's not gonna happen, man. But then they, Lord say, this place will be destroyed. That's gonna happen. All right. Yeah, you got it.
This matter of fact, real quick, just to back up what he said. This is Proverbs 11:23. "The desire of the righteous is only good, but the expectation of the wicked is wrath."
Yeah, the expectation of wicked is wrath. But it said the desire of righteous is only good. I mean, hey, like in the day, like our desires, what we desire, man. We desire, hey, to be in new bodies. We desire to get out of this captivity. All right. We desire to be an eternal rest. All right. Hey, we also, hey, we desire to be protected in these times, man. The evil times. All right. It's gonna come to pass, man, upon the elect. But hey, expectation of the wicked is gonna be wrath, because they know within themselves they want to seek the Lord. They want to do what's pleasing to you. How about Shemal Shah? All right. So hey, all they look for is death. All right. Hey, most people gonna be committing suicide out here, man. But shit, they about to see. You know what I'm saying?
So,
yeah, brother, got something, man? Yeah. Oh, you got it.
It's Ezekiel 33, and I start at verse 27. Right? It says, "Say thou thus unto them, Thus saith the Lord Yahweh, as I live, surely they that are in the way shall fall by the sword, and him that is in the open field will I give to the beast to be devoured, and they that be in forts and in caves shall die of pestilence."
Oh, you got it, bro.
Right? He gonna die of pestilence. There's gonna be no escape. There's gonna be no escape for your situation. He even took that juice. That's really over with right there, man. You took that juice. You're a walking beacon, okay, for whatever that's gonna happen to you. Whether it be a missile or troops, they're gonna know where you at immediately. Right? It said, "For I will lay the land most desolate, and the pomp of her strength shall cease, and the mountains of Israel shall be desolate, that none shall pass through." So that's the time we living in, where judgment's about to start taking place. Man. Ain't gonna be no idle words and just talking shit and being niggas. Right? Getting away with being niggas anymore. It's about to start being consequences for everything you do, for the shit you think. Right? Every idle word about to start getting judged. You can break down. Right? It said, "Then shall they know that I am the Lord, when I have laid the land most desolate because of all their abominations which they have committed."
Yeah, don't step on it, man. He gonna know that's him that bring these evil upon the palace, man. Bring the wrath upon these people. All right, you gonna know it was your how about Shema Shai doing it, man. All right, that's depends on that. Yeah, you got.
Yeah, man, make the point of Lord gonna put his signature on that destruction because these people don't forgot who the Lord is and what his power truly is.
Yeah, I'm sure.
All right,
Man.
and he gonna make sure they gonna remember.
Yeah, because what the Lord about to bring is about to be your worst nightmare. You know what I'm saying?
This the book of Second Ezra, chapter 8, and verse 50. It says, "For many great miseries shall be done to them that dwell." It's like, I'm gonna start again. It says, "For many great miseries shall be done to them that in the latter time shall dwell in the world, because they have walked in great pride."
Yeah. So I say many great miseries are falling for people that walk in great pride. People is pride out here, man. They think, oh, they don't need a Lord. You know what I'm saying? They just doing what they gotta do against the Lord. All right, they just walking in great pride. They gonna be going through all evils upon them, man. All right. So you got.
Oh, just to go into what exactly you just said. There's a Proverbs 16 and 18. It says, "Pride goeth for destruction, and a haughty spirit before a fall."
That's just plain right there. Pride going for destruction. All right, he bugging up. Hey, he bugging up. He going against the Lord, but hey, little do you know he gonna be destroyed for that. All right, he can't escape that. You know?
That was it.
That was it. Yeah, yeah. You go ahead. Yeah.
It's back in Amos 5. I read 18 again. It says, "Woe unto you that desire the day of Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai. To what end is it for you? The day of Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, is darkness and not light, as if a man did flee from a lion and a bear met him."
Well, see, it's a man did flee from a lion. All right, like, keep going, right? Yeah, keep going.
Or went into a house and leaned his hand on the wall, and a serpent bit him.
Yeah, as you flee from a lion, they get escaped from a lion. Hey, then you get bit by a serpent. It's the same age. Symbolize how people being JT, man. All right, hey, people go think they run right from the truth. All right, then they might get killed by a Jake, man, or Esau. All right, or you think you escape from the family, you think you deliver from the family, then hey, you might get hit by a missile. All right, so hey, there's no escape from the wrath of the Lord. All right, love with yeah, they say hey, if you set up, you put the devil by the way, you put the devil. It's just simple. All right.
"Shall the day of the Lord, Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, be darkness and not light, even very dark, and no brightness in it?"
Yeah, that's right. You know, hey, do the Lord not do good and evil. All right, so hey, the Lord is gonna bring number evil upon his place, man. All right, we come back. All right.
So this is the book of Isaiah, chapter 13, verse 6. It says, "How ye, for the day of Yahweh is at hand, and it shall come as a mighty, as a Salakia. It shall come as a destruction from the Almighty. Therefore shall all hands be faint, and every man's heart shall melt."
Yeah, everybody gonna be better about the missiles, man. All right, it's good. Hey, it's like as you see in that movie, Terminator, man. Yeah, how that Sarah Connor had that vision, like everybody getting burned on. That's how it's gonna be in that day, man. You know, that more than that.
Yeah, they got more.
Can you go ahead?
It's verse 9. It says, "Behold, the day of Yahweh cometh cruel, both with wrath and fierce anger, to lay the land desolate, and he shall destroy the sinners thereof out of it."
Yeah. Like even like they say like even Lord when Lord come back, the earth will tremble. So imagine how people gonna be, man. People not gonna stand when the Lord come back, man. They ain't gonna stand for the ignorant nation. They'll be out by Shemel Shai.
And you gotta think about it too. The Lord been holding his peace, for over 2,000 years. So you've been holding your peace in. What they say, the one in Wisdom of Solomon, Khan. They say he leaped off the throne like a fierce lion, man. So if you've been holding your peace for thousands of years, all right, ready to get your revenge back on these so-called heathens, you're gonna come back down with fierce anger and cruel and wrath, man.
Yeah, like hey, Scripture say in Isaiah 63, hey, the day of vengeance reign in his heart. Hey, like a regular G, like what they think about vengeance, that's all I can think about. How many ways they can kill, things of that nature. Hey, yeah,
So like even when Jake get mad though, like we in these fleshly bodies, and when Jake get mad, it's like all you see is red. Or sometimes, some Jakes just black out. That's what the Lord gonna do when he come back, man. He just gonna black out. And we was going over that at the conference. He said the blood is gonna be, what is it? Up to the horse's prime, man.
I got That's that Wisdom of Solomon. Right, quote it. That's Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 18 and verse 15. It says, "Thine almighty word leaped down from heaven out of thy royal throne as a fierce man of war into the midst of the land of destruction."
Yeah, that all my words about how shot. All right, going to 8, John 1 and 1. Oh, you go ahead. Yeah, get that right quick.
God. Verse 16, it says, "And brought thine unfeigned commandment as a sharp sword, and standing up, filled all things with death. And it touched the heavens, but it stood upon the earth."
Yeah, people might listen to that, they'll think that's not the Lord, but hey, that's the Lord.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, he bring number bloodshed on this place. All right.
Hey, think about this. He said that he touched the heavens, stood up. Think about, but it said that the wickedness is up, gotten up to the heavens.
To the heavens.
So rightfully so.
Yeah, rightfully so. Hey, we what you saw. Yeah. You got that? Shut up.
It's the book of John, chapter 1, verse 1. Just proving that word that leaped out of the throne, it's Yahweh. It says, "In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with the Most High, and the Word was power. And the same was in the beginning with power. All things were made by him, and without him has not anything made that was made. In him was life, and the life was the light of men." That's it.
Yeah, also, that's plain. Hey, y'all start being that word. Here's that almighty word that the brothers read in Wisdom Psalm 18 that he's going to be by this throne. All right?
It's second Ezra 15 and 21. It says, like as they do yet this day unto my chosen, so will I do also, and recompense in their bosom, thus saith the Lord Yahweh. For my right hand shall not spare the sinners, and my sword shall not cease over them that have shed innocent blood upon the earth. Right?
Yeah. God, hey, Lord. Oh, Michael, you feel bad for putting bloodshed on these people, man. All right, they say like he's not gonna spell. All right, according to Ezekiel 9:4. Hey, the Lord, they ain't gonna spare nothing, man. Hey, if you don't have that mark of exemption, hey, you done. You put to death. Simple.
It says, fire is gone forth from his wrath. Oh, you say you're gonna black out, you're gonna see it red, man. It says the fire is gone forth from his wrath. He have consumed the foundations of the earth and the sinners like the straw that is kindled. It's being consumed right now from the spirit of his mouth. But it's about to get literal, man. People about to literally start dying. People about to start getting sick. All right, shit about to start blowing up. About to have troops on the streets. About to get real, right? And it says, "Woe to them that sin and keep not my commandments," saith the Lord. "I will not spare them. Go your way, ye children. From the power," it says, "defile not my sanctuary."
Yeah, hey, just back to the point. Hey, defile not my sanctuary. Hey, the elect, that had that mark of exemption. All right, but hey, brother, get that. Right. Chicken on. Yeah.
Real quick. This is Psalm 69 and 24. This is King David talking to the Most High. He says, "Pour out thine indignation upon them and let thy wrathful anger take hold of them. That word indignation in the Hebrew is zaham, which means foaming at the mouth with fury and rage, man. The Lord is angry. He's furious at these people, man. Just pour out thine indignation upon them and let thy wrathful anger take hold of them. That's what's going to happen.
Yeah, you know, hey, like I say, you know, that's a righteous indignation, man. Lord ain't got righteous indignation upon this place. All right. Ain't nothing gonna spare, ain't nothing gonna change the Lord's mind, destroying this place. All right, that's simple.
The book of Ezekiel, chapter 9, not to start at verse 4, get straight to the point. It says, and the Lord said unto him, go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and that cry for all abominations that be done in the midst thereof.
Yeah, let's talk about elect. And Jerusalem is a people for us a place. All right. And it's a mark the men that's sighing and crying. We are those men. All right, our brothers up. All right, we are sighing and crying upon this abomination thereof. We crying that we gotta see wickedness every day, you know what I'm saying? All right, wickedness at an all-time high, you know. Like I don't know if I can say it, but y'all know what I'm trying to say. Like, yeah, they Transformers, you know, they be able to promote Transformers, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, transform people. They put on TV and all that. So also, hey, man, it's an abomination ain't being in this captivity, man. Well, now it's not abominations. You know, it's our punishment, of course. But hey, they were not supposed to be in the lower state under these heathen. All right, hey, you put me at the top. All right, so we crying out to be delivered out of this captivity. You know what I'm saying?
And that mark right there is the what?
The what?
All right, the mark of exemption. Okay. But yeah, I got a little bit more. It says, verse 5, it says, and to the others he said in mine ear, Slaki, and to the others he said in mine hearing, go after him through the city and smite. Let not your eyes spare, neither have ye pity. Slay utterly, old and young, both maids and little children, and women, but come not near any man upon whom is the mark, and begin at my sanctuary.
It said begin at the sanctuary. I mean, hey, the Israelites. All right.
Oh, yeah, a little bit left. Latter part of verse 6, it says, then they began at the ancient men, which were before the house.
Yeah. It was say begin at my sanctuary. All right, so the Lord gonna start with the Israelites. All right, he gonna put forth judgment on the Israelites and the heathens. All right. It don't matter if you old, a child, woman, like you gonna get put to death, man. Yeah, man, young man. All right, no matter people you think innocent, which hey, according to Job 47, ain't nobody innocent, man. All right. And then you get put to death, it's you got a reason for that. All right, that's it. Maybe whether it's this life or your past life, you know.
Yeah, I just want to make a quick point so that I can really go. I just wanted to make a quick point going into what you were saying. Slay under the young children. Man, the Lord flooded the whole earth, man. It left 8 souls left to live. You know? So only the elect, you know, that righteous number, that 144, and the 1/3 only gonna be saved this time. But you know, you gotta really think about the Lord killing the whole world except for 8 souls, man. You know, that same spirit is coming back.
So this is a real quick one here. Second Ezra 1:27. Ye have not, as it were, forsaken me, this is the Lord speaking, but your own selves, saith the Lord. So it'll be your best interest to do what the Lord says, because it don't do him anything that you're not obedient to him. You hurt yourself. You literally bringing destruction unto yourself by being disobedient to the Lord.
Oh God. Like all these acts, like these laws we got, they got practical uses. There's a reason the Lord tell you not to do this with men, don't do this with women, don't dress like this, don't talk like this, don't be like that, man. Because it come with actual consequences. Now you got diseases, everybody's sick, are you all dying? Yeah. Right, the second 9 and 18, it says, and now when I have prepared the world which was not yet made, even for them to dwell in that now live, no man spake against me. For then everyone obeyed. Right? So in the ancient times, before the flood and the times of Genesis, everyone obeyed. We saw the consequences of not obeying. Right now we dying younger, we're getting weaker, we're getting lesser in stature, spiritually and physically. Okay.
Captivity.
Donna. It says, but now the manners of them which are created in this world that is made are corrupted by a perpetual seed and by a law which is unsearchable rid themselves, because they just be making up shit, man. New devices, new way to think, falling after the heathen. And you just wax worse and worse. You start smoking black and mild, you start doing this, you start committing adultery, you start killing each other and stealing. Right? And it says, so I considered the world, and behold, there was peril because of the devices that were to come into it. And really, we talk about Esau, but Jacob forwarded a lot of these devices. Right? The mindset of adultery, just being wicked. Niggas are the main perpetuator of wickedness, man.
Constantine, Catholic Church, that was created by Jake, man. That's right. Wicked Negroes.
He said, and I saw and spared it greatly. All right, so Lord still been merciful because he could have just wiped us out completely. And have kept me a grape of the cluster and a plant of a great people.
Yeah. See, hey, like brother say, Lord could wipe us out, man. All right, hey, that's it's in Ezra 9:13. Hey, we all deserve death for sins we committed, man. Hey, Lord, hey, had that sure mercy upon the elect, you know, so they could make it on this side. All right.
It said, let the multitude perish then, which was born in vain, and let my grape be kept in my plant. For with great labor have I made it perfect.
Yeah. They say, hey, not party, like, you gonna be destroyed by the Lord. All right. And then Israel, 2/3 of Israel, they got to come back to the elect ones, man. All right. And the rest of these they could come back in slavery as slaves. All right. But hey, Esau, you know, so-called white people, you know what I'm saying? Gonna be put in slavery. All right. Even if you do be the for the good, say you gonna be the first slave. Oh, yeah.
All right. In this second Exodus chapter 15 and verse 5, it says, behold, said the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction. For wickedness had exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled. Therefore, said the Lord, I will hold my tongue no more. And how is he not holding his tongue? We got his prophets out here, his mouthpiece. Okay, we are the mouthpiece of the Lord, right? And he's, hey, as you can see, he's extremely pissed off with the earth, man, and the leaders of the earth, which is the so-called white man, right?
Yeah, like, hey, Lord's not talking to me. He putting action for that, man.
That's right.
All right. As you can see, hey, you see number of terrorist sites. All right, you see number of mass deaths. Y'all say you see number of players come upon this place at this time, baby. But soon ain't Lord, but let loose.
That's right. I'm gonna let this back. Yeah.
Here, y'all talking about, I just want to understand more of your theory, seeing what's going on.
Well, I wouldn't say it's a theory.
Not a theory, but like,
yeah, but, you know, because theory is a different thing than a fact. All right, but this basically are say we're the chosen people of the Bible. Like you got commonly this day, you get Revelations 2:9 and 3:9. You got commonly this day people that call themselves the so-called, use the word carefully, Jews. All right, and we'll be accused of anti-ism. All right, but we're saying that we are those actual people, and we have the proof for it, man.
Through the bloodline,
Yeah.
we are actually those chosen.
Right.
The people on that side.
Sound right?
What's your nationality? You don't mind me asking.
Yeah.
little Native American, French. I'm a mutt. So Native
What about
American,
your father?
French.
What about your dad? What about your father? What's your father nationality? No.
Same. He's all that. French, English. I guess our ancestors are from Poland. So,
Yeah. Okay, according to the scripture, your nation would be the nation of Edom, right? You can flip the signs around for a minute. All right, so what we're treating is essentially the truth of the Bible. You get the woman Jeremiah, tell the kings down. Get that Revelation 3:9.
It's Revelation chapter 3, verse 9. It says, "Behold, I will make them the synagogue of Satan, which say they are the Jews and are not, but do lie."
So that's the major thing you've been seeing in the media now. This whole anti-S movement. That's the main thing in the news. You got your Kanye West, but do this Kyrie Irving. They all talking about this anti-S. So it's showing you who controls the actual earth right now. Get Job 9:24 about the shop. Right. So we're telling you that certain people who are lying about their nationality is controlling the earth, and they just so happen to be what you would call so-called white people. Right. People of French, I say the colonial power, yeah, essentially. All right, Poland, Spanish, all right, those colonial powers, Greece, all right, the ancient Romans, they were what you call Edomites, so-called white men. And we're saying that same power structure that was in ancient Rome is ruling on the earth today. Okay.
This is Job 9:24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked.
All right, so all you got to ask who the wicked is who's ruling the earth right now. Like honestly, be honest with yourself. You don't see a bunch of people that look like us sitting in these high-rise buildings, going to what you call the Bilderberg meetings. You know what that is? Going to the UN summits, the WEF. You don't see guys like us, all right, in those meetings, because there's certain people ruling Earth. All right, so all we want to do is expose the truth of all the lies that have been hid by the so-called white man, so-called, because the nation of Edom, right? That's been pushed on our people. We've been told we were black, we're Native American, we're this, all right, that and third, but we have actual biblical nationalities, places that we came from, all right, history, genealogies.
Again, Job 9:24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he?
Right? If not, where and who is he? If it's not the man that's telling you that who you call Jesus Christ was a so-called white man, who is it now? Right? Who else could the devil be? He's just lying about everything. Now we're entering into a time where these lies are getting consistently exposed. You really can't even argue about it. Like you really just have to be real with yourself. Like, yeah, this happened, slavery, that happened. All right, the thing with the whole juice movement, that happened. All right, now people are starting to get sick and die, out of nowhere, just cause. Who was responsible for all these things? Right? the guy. Make it. All right, so but your Rothschild family, your Bilderberg family, what you call the 13 banking families, those who rule the earth right now. Right? But you got your point out.
Nah, you got it.
Yep.
They kind of fast.
Okay.
And those are the people that are making decisions for what's to come. You know, as far as especially going into this MOTB system, which is the tip. We're trying not to say it, but it sounds like so. I get to see you know, they're making decisions on moving forward with a global society on putting that thing inside people too.
Right, I got Jacob and Esau.
Bring out what you got. Yeah, I got Psalms 83. Psalms 83 and 2. For lo, thine enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head.
They that hate thee have lifted up the head. They're so proud, but they're not willing to accept judgment. So what's that one? The wicked, even no man pursue it. Right? You come up and ask a question, you get cut. Oh, these guys are serious. These are serious niggas right here, and you walk off.
Shit, I am.
Yeah.
It's like a thought bubble, like a little white circle that pop up above somebody's head. It's like, shit, I am. Like, that's what he came to that conclusion.
Say, I'll keep saying me.
Yeah,
Say me. Say it.
I got it. Outside, bro.
Psalms 83 and
What's that?
okay, verse 3. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people and consulted against thy hidden ones.
Yeah. And what is that crafty counsel? You know, hey, not remembering ourselves, you know, spread lies so we know this truth. You know, that's that crafty counsel, man. They destroyed the Israelites, mainly the Israelites, man. All right.
They have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance.
Yeah, like they spent billions of dollars. They trying to keep this truth away from us, man. But the spirit, we are waking up now. You know, no, the truth is not hidden no more. You know. Got more than that?
I said he's gonna go into the different
Yeah,
tribes
different,
that
different nations.
like, oh, kind of, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Verse 6: the tabernacles of Edom.
It said tabernacle Eden, which they so-called white people, man. All right, start with you at least. All right.
It's Zechariah 11:5. All right, it says, I start at verse 3. It says, there's a voice of howling of the shepherds for their glorious spoil, a voice of roaring of the young lions for the pride of Jordan is spoiled, and Esau spoiled us. It says, thus saith the Lord, my power, feed the flock of the slaughter. But at the end of the day, the Lord put Esau over us to get destroyed. Okay? It says, whose possessors slay them and hold themselves not guilty. And that's what we just witnessed. They just don't want to take credibility for anything. I say, got no account, like a woman. I just got no accountability. I say, she wipes her mouth and says she does no wickedness. Right? All right, you see them? All right, it says, what verse is that? And it says, whose possessors slay them and hold themselves not guilty. And they that sell them, you can break it down now, and they that sell them say, blessed be the Lord, for I am rich, and their shepherds pity them not.
You know, hey, they took off, they took over our nationality, you know, they took all the before it was in Israel, they took the land. They took our land, they said they are rich. All right. And they are proud, you know. And they said they ain't doing anything, man. That's righteous what they was doing. All right, but it's not, hey, Lord, but destroy them and cleanse the land. You know?
Manifest destiny. They literally believe they wasn't wrong. They really wasn't wrong. The power of the earth literally allowed them to go and conquer. That's Revelation. That's Revelation 12. I shall come out after 1,000 years. He shall go and deceive the earth. The Lord has allowed you that little season, huh? But you just can't admit what he did in that little season.
The Lord made a perfect double, man.
You want to jump back over the zone?
Yeah, we can go back.
Go back.
I think I was in that second episode 15.
Second Ezra 15 and verse 8, it says, I will hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness, which they profanely commit, neither will I suffer them in those things in which they have wickedly exercised themselves. Behold, the innocent and righteous blood crieth unto me, and the souls of the just complain continually.
Yeah, we complain continually. All right, hey, we complain, hey, man, we see number of wickedness on this place, man. Being oppressed by Esau. All right, we crying out to the Lord, hey, deliver us out of this situation. All right.
Scripture say, hey, surely oppression make a wise man mad. You know, if you don't wake up pissed off at the situation you in, all right, it's not letting it overtake you, but you got to have some righteous anger, bro, towards this place. This is not fit for a king to live in, man. We are a nation of kings and princes, man. All right.
And we were sent for our punishment, man. That's it. Not to have a good time, to be settled in. You know, hey, Scripture say just now rest. That's right. All right. Hey, we got rest to come. Let's say the kingdom of heaven. All right.
Say real quick, if you punish your children and you see your children enjoying the punishment, that's like, man, they need more stripes, man. They need a harder punishment. Like, we're not supposed to enjoy Babylon the Great, Jake. We weren't brought here to have a celebration to indulge in wickedness, man. We're brought here to repent.
I got one. And it's perfect because this place, like you said, was literally built up for our punishment. And once that punishment is over with, it's going to be taken down.
Take it back.
Yeah, once the 12 tribes of Israel, you can flip the sign back over. Once the 12 tribes of Israel are righteous, what purpose does Babylon serve? We don't need a place of punishment if we're going to keep every commandment perfectly. We're going to be righteous. The Lord's not going to have to send us in captivity again. So what's the need for a McDonald's? What's the need for a prison industrial complex? Styrofoam everywhere, whores and sluts running the streets. There's no need for that. This is all affects a righteous man. Once we put on power, once we put on high again, there's not going to be any need for wickedness on the earth. Yeah.
Also, hey, when we get the new bodies, but we don't go off no more. Hey, yeah, you're right. We're not gonna go down no more. Right? We are everlasting kings. All right.
Hey, this is me about to tell you. Hey, our power, how about you now? Yahweh Shai go turn his face back to us. Right now, he ain't even looking at us. He's not even dealing with us right now.
So the fact that that this kingdom will be out and exterminated, but be in our righteous state again. Yeah, all for the Lord to what I'm saying, like listen to us, see.
That don't fix it, man. Bro, there's something wrong with you.
He gonna be good in the kingdom.
Come on, bro. Through the fairy, brother.
Just backing on that, bro. Hey, all for the Lord to listen to. We got acknowledge our offense. Of course, hey, Hosea 5 and 15. Hey, Lord wants to acknowledge our offense, man, and repent. Then you gonna come deliver us. The elect. Yeah. Yeah, you got it.
This is backing up exactly what you just said. This is Jeremiah 18 and 8. If the nation against whom I have pronounced turn from their evil, I will repent of the evil that I thought to do unto them.
Yeah, that's simple. Hey, long if we repent, hey, Lord's going to have mercy upon us, man. Hey, but you got to repent though. You got to have repent to obtain that mercy. All right.
That's just back you up. Just to back up that Ezekiel 9 and 4, the men that are sighing and crying. This is the book of Isaiah 19 and verse 19. It says, "In that day shall there be an altar to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, in the midst of the land of Egypt, and a pillar at the border thereof to Yahweh."
Hey, that altar, hey, as you can see right now, these camps, number Israelite camps. You can see that's that altar. All right, yeah, that spiritual temple. All right, it's all Egypt. Egypt is America. All right, what's Revelation 11?
It says, "And it shall be for a sign and for a witness unto Yahweh, the Lord of hosts, in the land of Egypt, for they shall cry unto Yahweh because of the oppressors. And he shall send them a savior and a great one, and he shall deliver them."
Was that Savior and that great one is Yahweh Shai. All right, he gonna send Yahweh Shai to deliver the elect of Israel. All right, but what's Yahweh Shai's name is he delivers. All right, so he gonna fulfill his name.
Baruch 4:6, it says, "You were sold to the nations, not for your destruction, but because you moved Yahweh to wrath, you were delivered unto your enemies."
We was put in this captivity for our punishment, man. All right, because every time, because we was committed sins unto the Lord. Hey, we never repented. All right, Lord did everything to make us repent, but we do it. So Lord had to cast us away and forget our nationality and everything, man. All right.
It says, "For ye have provoked him that made you by sacrificing unto devils and not to Yahweh. Ye have forgotten the everlasting power that brought you up, and ye have grieved Jerusalem that nursed you."
Yeah, you can see right now, if you refer to these idols, man, and not to you, y'all much shut it's up to you, man. All right, that's bring forth more wrath upon the Lord, man. Let's bring forth more indignation to the Lord. That's more than
Yeah, kind of. It says, "For when she saw the wrath of Yahweh coming upon you, she said, Hearken, O ye that dwell in Zion. Yahweh have brought upon me great mourning. For I saw the captivity of my sons and daughters which the everlasting brought upon them. With joy did I nourish them, but sent them away with weeping and mourning."
yeah. And we've been mourning right now, man. We in this lower state, got to deal with these bodies, deal with death. You know what I'm saying? All you see is mourning crying upon us, man. All right, but the Lord wants to cry out to him though. Today as a woman, like we are the Lord's woman, right? And when a woman get raped and ravaged, she gotta cry out. Also, not for help. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm in the same chapter. I'm gonna jump down back in Baruch 4 and 27 because you made a good point, man. The Lord wants us to cry out to him, right? We need help. And there's no one who can help us. As you read earlier, bro, in Baruch, the Lord brought these plagues upon us. Okay? He's the only one that could take it away. But nevertheless, this is Baruch Baruch 4:27, it says, "Be of good comfort, O my children, and cry unto Yahweh, for ye shall be remembered of him that brought these things upon you. For it was your mind to go astray from Yahweh. So, being returned, seek him 10 times more. For he that hath brought these plagues upon you, you shall bring everlasting Slakia. I'm gonna read that part again. It says, for he that hath brought these plagues upon you shall bring you everlasting joy again with your salvation.
Hey, yeah, just hey, Lord put us in his captivity. Hey, Lord will deliver us out of our captivity, man. All right. Hey, but before that, you say hey, we gotta seek him 10 times more. Hey, put make up for all those times you're straight from the Lord. All right, now you gotta repent, do it please unto him in these times, man. All right, so we can be fulfilled, so we can be worthy to be able to be elect. All right.
Yes, sir. I'm gonna get back. Yes, sir. This is Ezekiel chapter 18, verse 31. Cast away from you all your transgressions, whereby ye have transgressed, and make you a new heart and a new spirit. For why will ye die, O house of Israel? For I have no pleasure in the death of him that dieth, saith the Lord power. Wherefore turn yourselves and live ye. So Lord don't have pleasure in bringing this hell upon us, captivity after captivity, us going through all this stuff. But it's necessary for us to become better, like you said, to be worthy of those events.
Say please him to bruise his own son. It's the same thing with us. It ain't because he just likes seeing us suffer. It's because we get made better by it. All right, you're just an old better person, bro. Listen, across the board, you're just better. All right, than when you was in the world, the shit you were doing, your mindset, how you look at shit, how you handle situations, your eating habits, the women you deal with, or at least it's supposed to improve. That's the idea. It's supposed to improve.
Yeah, just like back at that point where that scripture where it say he have no pleasure of putting us to death. Just look at a regular parent. You know, you think a parent want their child's ass, you know? Oh yeah. When their child do something bad, they only can put up too much. They only put up so much. Hey, soon later you gotta kick them out. You know?
Like a back you up. And what's the reason behind it? It's to make you know that I'm never going to do this again.
Yeah, never do it again.
That's it. And it's a form of love that the Lord is looking out for us. But if y'all fucked up, this is what you got to go through. And now y'all gonna remember, and I'm gonna make sure in the kingdom that y'all not gonna never do this again.
Yeah.
Yeah. This Hebrews 12:8. It says, but if ye be without chastisement, whereof all are partakers, then ye are bastards and not sons. It says, furthermore, we have had fathers of our flesh which corrected us. We all got beat before, man, for doing some dumb shit. But it says, and we gave them reverence. Shall we not much rather be in subjection unto the Father of spirits and live? Right? It says, but they barely for a few days chasten us after their own pleasure. Like dad might have had a hard day at work. Some shit might happen. Might have been drinking a little bit. He slap you upside the head. You get beat. But it ain't like that with the Lord, man. It's completely for our benefit. The Lord don't need anything from us. He doing this completely out of love. Right? It says, for barely they for a few days chasten us after their own pleasure, but he for our profit, that we might be partakers of his holiness.
Yeah, back to the point where he said they chastise for their own pleasure, like a regular dad, they'll chastise out their son just to make them tough, right? So same day, Lord, putting us chastening us, so we could, be faithful, or what can I say? So be made, perfect, complete. Bible will say like, well, hell break loose, we won't be all shaken up, yeah.
Right? It says, now no chastening for the present seemeth to be joyous, but grievous. Nevertheless, afterward it yieldeth the peaceable fruit of righteousness unto them that which are exercised thereby. It's an exercise. Yeah.
I want to say no chestnut of the president of the president. Can't read again.
It's Hebrews 11:11. It says, now no chastening for the present seemeth to be joyous,
Yeah.
but grievous.
Yeah, it's not joyous, but it is grievous. Because I can tell you from personal experience, when I got punished as a child, I hated my dad. But I'll tell you this, as I got older and became a man, I understood why he was doing the things that he did. I got more respect for him. And actually, shoot, I raise my children the same way.
Right?
But I ain't like it. But it did make me better. Necessary.
I never, nevertheless, afterward it yieldeth the peaceful fruit of righteousness unto them which are exercised thereby. Training, man. You gotta get you ready. Like the brother just that verse gonna go just said, right? It said, wherefore lift up the hands which hang down and the feeble knees. Tighten up. You gotta get strong. You got no choice but to get stronger, or else you're gonna die. Right? And make straight paths for your feet, lest that which is lame be turned out of the way, but rather let it be healed.
And Babylon the Great has really weakened us mentally and physically. You know, we torn down and weakened, but like I said, this chastisement is building us up and making us strong because we can't go in the kingdom of heaven like this. With this mind state we in, like you said, frail. Yeah.
Even JT though. How you gonna get past JT if you just mentally and emotionally all over the place? You know, it's like the brothers was going into when the Lord chastised us, and He bringing afflictions, infirmities, different things on us. That's also getting us ready so we can get through the straight gate, man. Because it's easy to go off, like I say in Matthew 7. It's easy, but it's the way to destruction. So what we doing now and the things that the Lord chastised us with is to ultimately get us through JT, all right, and all of the chariots, man.
That's why the scriptures say not to make haste in time of trouble. We that fine gold that's being tried in that fire, which is that verse.
That's right too.
When you making haste in the time of trouble, they say don't be hasty or don't be quick to make a decision. You got to think things out. Okay, and if you've been constantly in this word, serving the Lord and understanding and getting rooted in this, He'll lead you and guide you the way you need to go. But if every time some hell come up on you, you worry and trembling, wondering, oh, what am I doing? Oh, yeah, you just go and do some stupid ass shit.
We start sinner to the Lord. Stupid shit and wicked shit, the same thing, bro.
Yeah, because the people in this world, they think that, oh, if I ain't got it, I'm gonna get it how I'm gonna get it. I mean, I'm gonna rob somebody, I'm gonna steal it, I'm gonna take it. Right? But the Lord don't want us thinking that way. Right. And that's making haste in the time of trouble. Gotcha. You gotta have patience when the Lord brings you down. Go ahead.
God, it's 2 Timothy 1 and brother Edward. Right. It's second.
I come with back on that, brother. We were saying like when we get chastised, it hurt, just on the back there too, because when you get ass whooping, you might get a little bruise, you might get red marks on your body. But guess what though? That make you not do it again. Whatever you did, you make it not do it again. Same day with the Lord. The Lord chastised us. And it's cleansed us, away from wickedness, man. All right, brother, back that up.
This is Proverbs 20 and 30. It says the blueness of a wound cleanseth away evil.
It blues on wound cleans away evil. Same as a physical wound that you got from the ass whooping made you like, oh, I'm not doing that shit again. Same thing with Lord Chestnut. It makes us fear Him. It makes us repent from our wicked ways. We get back on it, man.
All right. It says, so do strikes the inward parts of the belly.
Yeah, strikes the inward part of the belly. All right, cleanse It cleanses the weakness that we got within us, man. All right, it makes us better at the end of the day. All right, not for Lord put us through hell, not for destruction, for our salvation. All right.
It's the book of Sirach, chapter 2, and I start the time. It says, my son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation. Set thy heart aright and constantly endure, and make not haste in time of trouble.
Yeah. It say prepare thyself for temptation. All right. So basically, it's in the contract. Before you sign this contract, in the contract say you're gonna go through sufferings and temptation, man. All right. So you might well be prepared for it. All right. That's why Scripture say we put to that fiery trial. Don't think it's strange. I mean, don't be surprised.
Thinking that's strange.
Yeah. Okay.
book of Job, don't act like trouble just spring up off the ground. Put in this situation for a reason. Even Yahushua got crucified for a reason. Scripture say he went off, so he had to get chastised. The stripes of men, and what
Yeah.
plus?
Like, even before that, y'all trying to pray, hey, the cup be passed away from him. But yeah, guess what? He had to go. You still had to go through that.
The Lord ain't give him an answer. He said the cup pass, but let it pass, and the Lord ain't give him an answer. So look, you
Y'all trying came to mind like, fuck it. Yeah.
we gotta get to the business, man. This what gotta be done. There's verse 3. It says, "Cleave unto him, and depart not away, that thou mayest be increased at thy last end. Whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully, and be patient when thou art changed to a lower state." So when these afflictions and different things come upon you, you take it cheerfully, man. You know that, in like you brought out in that Hebrews 12, when the Lord does chastise us, He chastises us as sons. You know, so that's how you know that you're actually a prince of the power, because the Lord is chastising you with the afflictions that He's bringing on you. Verse 5, verse 5, it says, "For gold is tried in the fire, and acceptable men in the furnace of adversity." All right.
Acceptable, man. You gotta be acceptable before you can get tried.
Yeah.
Right? Boy, gotta know you can handle it before you can put you in the situation. John,
I got something to back you up. It's First Peter chapter 2 and verse 20. It says, "For what glory is it if, when ye be buffeted for your faults, ye shall take it patiently?" All right, so being buffeted, all right, when you buff something and you rubbing something out, man, all right. Yeah. So when you get buffeted, all right, pretty much you're being chastised, man. You getting that scratch, all right, buffed off you. You know, yeah, that's how you do it, man.
Yeah. It said what
Go ahead.
I was saying. It said was the glory. Like it's glory. Hey, to something for hey, y'all by smell shut.
That's
All right.
right.
Yeah. It's glory in that. Cause they as hey yeah. Cause as we serving we how shall we gonna be glory with them. All right. We be joint heirs. All right.
Hey, it says, I'm gonna just start again. It says verse 20 again. It says, "For what glory is it if, when ye be buffeted for your faults, ye shall take it patiently? But if, when ye do well and suffer for it, ye take it patiently, this is acceptable with Yahweh." And pretty much going back to that point you made, man. Only acceptable men will be tried in the furnace of affliction, man. Okay, so if
Because only only acceptable men can make it out.
that's right, brother. Ain't no half-assing with the Lord, bro. He's dealing with the top notch of the earth. Okay?
Which hey now 1 Corinthians 10:13. Lord gonna put us through where we can't handle it.
That's right.
You know, hey, if you put us through this, hey, we gotta get out of it, man. We can handle it. Take it patiently, man.
If I can say one more thing, ultimately, bro, when the Lord puts you in a situation, He just wants you to cry unto Him, like we went into earlier. All right, there's something that you're doing that you need to fix. All right, He wants you to ask Him first. All right, hey, can you help me fix this? You know, in so many words, but you got it.
Yeah, also, hey, it's a trying time to see, hey, are you worthy to be joint heirs we how it should? All right, hey, just hey, how I had to go through, we had went through to hey, be the right hand of the Father. And same go with us, man. We gotta suffer to be joint heirs we how shot. See, we want to be joint heirs, or be worthy to be joint heirs we how shot. All right, simple.
This is 1 Peter 4 and 12. Beloved, think it not strange concerning the fiery trial which is to try you, as though some strange thing happened unto you.
Yeah. Yeah, don't think it's strange. Don't be surprised when the Lord puts you through these fiery trials, man. All right? Which these different sufferings, all right? Hey, the Lord's trying to test your integrity. All right, do you really have faith in the Yahweh by mouth shut? That's what the Lord really testing your foot. All right? Yeah, bro, got something?
Yeah.
Yeah, you got it.
Yeah. It's 2 Timothy 1 and 6. It says, "Wherefore I put thee in remembrance that thou stir up the gift of Yahweh, which is in thee by the putting on of my hands. right? By through these epistles, all the way through the tribulation, the troubles you go through. All right, that's the Lord putting His hands on you. It says, "For Yahweh have not given us the spirit of fear, but of power and of love and of a sound mind." He hasn't given us the spirit of fear. So don't make haste in time of trouble. There's no need to jump the gun. If you've been really paying attention to what the Lord been doing, you get in a situation that He saved you out of. You get in a situation that He saved you out, it's gonna be the same thing. Right? It says, "Be not thou therefore ashamed." Right? It said, "Be not thou therefore ashamed of the testimony of our Lord, nor of me His prisoner, but be thou partaker of the afflictions of the gospel according to the power of Yahweh." All right, so be a partaker of the afflictions. I was going to say, like no man suffer as a nigga or an evildoer. All right, don't be just catching hell for being a nigga. At least you catching hell for something important. All right, the right thing.
Yeah, see, basically that scripture going to age. All right, hey, it's better to suffer for well doing than evil doing. You know, hey, it's better to suffer as a man of the Lord than, you know, wicked nigga. You know,
Something at the end of it. Yeah.
So there's 2 Timothy chapter 2, verse 12. It says, "If we suffer, we shall also reign with Him." And you know, it's like y'all been going into everything that we suffer is also to be joint heirs with Yahweh Shai, man. It's not like we just going through the suffering of anything. You know? Just going through these trials, these tribulations, man, to ultimately be with joint heirs. You know, say governing by the 144K, man. You know?
yeah. It's just like you try to strive for to be a NBA player or a rapper or like something big, you know. Hey, you got to go through losses, man. So yeah, same thing. How much more you try to be joint heirs with your shot? Oh, well, you gonna have like eternal riches. Gonna be a ruler, rule the nations. Okay, you go ahead.
This is James 1:12. "Blessed is the man that endureth temptation, for when he is tried, he shall receive the crown of life, which the Lord hath promised to them that love Him."
Yeah, say endure temptation. Mean you remain. You know you've been tried. All right, you've been suffering these losses, man. Yeah, you remain. You know, you keep your integrity. And you how about your mouth shut? All right, if you do that, you keep on continue to do that, you go see that crown. Like how it's shot. According to 2 Corinthians 2, man.
But okay. Oh yeah. I thought you said that.
Like you were saying, this 2 Timothy 3, verse 12. It says, "Yea, and all that will live godly in Hamashiach Yahweh Shai shall suffer persecution."
Y'all brothers, what too?
Second Timothy chapter 3, verse 12. "Yea, and all that will live godly in Hamashiach Yahweh Shai shall suffer persecution."
Yeah. Like if you live godly, hey, basically you forsake this wicked world, wicked ways of America. Hey, you go be persecuted for that. All right. You go suffer persecution. All right, you go basically be a target, man. To Esau, the Elisa Esau, you could be a target, man. You're already a target. All right, man, no matter if you're preaching or even when you're on the comment board right now watching this, you are a target. Because Esau know you watching this. All right, you know everything we're doing. Okay, so you could be a persecutor. It's soon like you could be putting these king's courts, man. Hey, for y'all shot. Yeah, synagogue, yeah.
They just said to that your fellow prisoner, he's gonna get thrown in jail. I don't know the type of went to jail, right? Look at Act 5 and what they say you're gonna get beat, tossed back out of jail. They're gonna tell you not to do it, round you back up. That's the type of shit you about to be involved in, bro. That's the type of shit you already involved in. Yeah.
Can't turn back. Yeah, can't turn back.
So you turn your hand from the plow. Esau still got you on that black list. I said, oh, he associates with them. We can get him for information. You just gonna be that guy.
It's Luke 14:28. "For which of you intending to build a tower sitteth not down first and counteth the cost, whether ye have sufficient to finish it? Least happily after he hath laid the foundation and is not able to finish it, all they behold it begin to mock him, saying, This man began to build and was not able to finish." So you got to understand what you are part of.
Please. No, you can break that. I'll just say.
I'm saying, on that cause, you got You know, we come to what it means to come to cause me, hey, calculate. Yeah, basically you gotta calculate what it takes, hey, to be a man and Lord. All right, hey, yeah, was one of those things that you might have to suffer persecution. All right, you got to suffer for this. Are you able to handle it? All right, for the hey, to be joint heirs with Yahweh. You know, that's what that cost me. Hey, you gotta be able to finish it. Hey, because as soon as you sign that contract, you know, as soon as you made that vow that you're gonna be in this truth forever, hey, there's no going back. All right.
Slack.
Y'all gonna say also, hey, y'all shall say you ain't made that turn away from the plow, hey, you're not fit for the kingdom. All right.
It's like the mafia, bro. Blood in, blood out. There's no other way around it.
That righteous mafia.
Yeah.
No, Jake.
Take it, take that shit. You're right, brother. Take it, take that fall left. Knowing we preaching the scriptures.
That's the blood of Yahweh.
That's right.
Yeah.
It's the same blood that's going to deliver. We keep going.
Make a quick point. It said all that. It said the latter part when the mark.
Yeah, it says saying that this man began to build and was not able to finish.
Yeah, so when we get to the kingdom, they're gonna be like, oh, that was such and such. He started, but he kind of fell off.
They do in the world. Like, yeah, say you ain't finished college.
Yeah.
You ain't finished. Oh, they look at you, you're a loser.
Yeah.
You're a failure. You know what I'm saying?
But if you don't finish this on this side, then in the eternity, that's how people gonna look at you.
Yeah.
So count. That's part of counting the cost.
Yeah, you be ashamed of your own self.
Yeah, these others are going to be going around shitting on you. That's not what's going to be happening. But you're going to be ashamed within yourself, bro. I got it.
You got Slack.
It says, I'm gonna let you be.
Yeah, go over there. 33.
It's Luke 14:31. Or what king? I'm gonna let you be. Or what king going to make war against another king sitteth not down first and consulteth whether he be able with 10,000 to meet him that come against him with 20,000?
These type of questions you got to ask, though. How are we going to go against Esau? Like, knowing we have this disadvantage like this, who's going to deliver? You got to sit and contemplate these things. Yeah. Right? You got to realize you're in a bad position, bro. Without the Lord, you're in a bad position.
Yeah, but back up right quick. It's Proverbs 20:18. Every purpose is established by counsel, and with good advice, make war. All right, you got just back to the point. Just like king, like before you battle, hey, you gotta make sure you got everything you need to fight the battle. Able to win, win the battle. Hey, just like us. Hey, before we battle, hey, we going to this battle as a man of the Lord. Hey, we gotta make sure we got all the attributes. We gotta have all the spirit on us to able to fight. And also to win. Also, all right.
You say that you got to put you on the full, and above all, taking the shield of faith, the sword of spirit, breastplate of righteousness,
helmet of salvation.
Or else while the other is yet a great way off, he sendeth an ambassador and desireth the conditions of peace. So likewise, whosoever he be of you that forsaketh not all that he hath cannot be my disciple.
Self-explanatory. Let this shit go. You got to really trust in the Lord. And that's what counting the cost is, trusting in the Lord. How am I getting up? I got to be sure that I'm going to be able to get out of this situation just off faith.
You gotta have that mindset to finish, no matter what, That's what it's that counting that cost. Hey, no matter what, hey, I'm keep my integrity keep my integrity. All right. No matter what, man.
If I could make a quick point, that's why the things that were written aforetime is written for our learning. Look at Job. Through all the things that he had to endure and go through, he kept his integrity the whole time. So that's what we have to do. That's being a part of this truth. Is hopefully we got to keep our integrity. Shit hit the fan, man. You can't just go back out and just start being a nigga.
Yeah.
Scriptures tell you what happened. It say you're gonna get 7 times the amount of demons you had. You're gonna be way worse. You're gonna be way worse. You're gonna bug out.
Also, hey, you gonna get the worst judgment. You gonna be many stripes. Many stripes, man. Cause you know what you had to do, but yeah, you ain't do it, or you ain't finished. All right, cause it's all about finishing, man. All right.
So, Abraham was separated from his family. Abraham was in Ur, and the Lord chose him, and then he literally left his family and moved to Canaan. So he had to separate himself from the out of the world. Yeah, so Abraham had to separate himself from his family because they was doing all kind of wickedness, idol worship, and all that too. And it's the same way we got to be. That's a part of counting that cost too.
Anybody got something else? Okay.
So 1 Corinthians chapter 9, verse 24, it says, Know ye not that they which run in a race run all, but one receiveth the prize. So run that ye may obtain. Right. So if you run in a race, you like, let's say you're running a marathon. You can't just go out the gate just immediately and just burn up all your energy and you just pass out, man. You gotta run knowing, okay, the finish line is down there, I gotta pace myself. That's how you gotta be in this truth. It says, and every man that striveth for the mastery is temperate in all things. Again, temperance, going back to measuring yourself. All right, not doing too much, not doing too little. It says, now they do it to obtain a corruptible crown, or a gold medal, or a championship, a ring. Those are corruptible crowns. But we an incorruptible. I therefore so run, not as uncertainly, so fight I, not as one that beateth the air. You know, Cuba Gooding Jr. and Boys to Men, you know, he just swinging at nothing. Yeah, just bugged out. It says, what I keep under my body and bring it into subjection, lest that by any means, when I have preached to others, I myself should become a castaway. Right, so you're preaching the word, telling Jake to repent, and then you smoking Black and Miles when the camera cut off. And then you end up scoffing and becoming a demon, man. You gotta live the word that you preach. We're living epistles. Fine.
Hey, dude. I mean, yeah. Yeah.
What was the last one?
Yeah. I'm white. First Corinthians. Basically, like stop for the match. Yeah. Yeah, stop. That's a. I'm like,
This is 2 Timothy 2 and 3. 2 Timothy 2 and 3. Thou therefore endure hardness as a good soldier of Yahweh Shah Mashiach. No man that warreth entangleth himself with the affairs of this life, that he may please him who hath chosen him to be a soldier.
Yeah, so do hardness, man. All right. And then we're gonna be video. We gonna say where hardness ain't pressure. All right, so you're gonna be put under pressure, man. All right. Yeah.
I was gonna say real quick, and with like what they say, pressure first pipe.
First fight, yeah.
Yeah. So either it's gonna push your pipe or it's gonna make a diamond, man.
Yeah.
I got one more verse.
People people living life on true difficulty, being wicked. It's like, but they don't really know what pressure feels like. I mean, a lot of niggas go through hard times and shit, but they ain't going through hard times for the reason we going through hard times.
Right.
They ain't gotta lose their job because you can't shave your beard. They ain't gotta lose a woman because she all in the fucking world and y'all just can't see the eye to eye. Are you down for whatever? All right, but not being down with whatever comes with consequences, bro.
Verse 5, last verse. And if a man also strive for masteries, yet is he not crowned, except he strive not?
Go back up verse 4.
Come, verse 4. 2 Timothy 2 and 4. No man that warreth entangled himself with the affairs of this life.
Yeah, taking themselves affairs of this life. I mean, hey, we not so caught up with the affairs of this life. All right, we're not caught up with our Babylonian life. No job, no family, this that nature. Hey, we're not caught up in that. You know, anything our main mission, hey, to do a will of Yahweh Shema Shah. All right, hey, just like hey, as a physical soldier, you know, within war, hey, like the brothers always bring out that movie Dead Presidents. You know, last thing we say, hey, I'm not thinking about my daughter, man. Hey, I'm thinking about the war. All right, because hey, if I think about my daughter, you know, in the midst of the war, I'm a dead man. All right, hey, same thing. Hey, we in this spiritual war. All right, we so caught up and worrying about Babylonian, like, hey, we dead man. All right, spiritually dead. All right. So hey, that's why the scripture say, hey, us as soldiers of y'all shall even not supposed to get caught up in that, entangled. All right.
Say, take no thought of tomorrow, for the evil of one day suffice. You really think about all the shit we about to have to deal with in the future. You going just overwhelming your own mind with all the stuff we about to deal with. You're gonna bug out, man. You're gonna get weak. You're gonna bug out immediately. Damn, I'm gonna pay my bills. Then you saw about to come down with that great wrath. You saw about my mom that took the juice. What I'm gonna do? You're gonna bug out, man. Just take it a day at a time.
The Lord said, cast all your burdens upon me.
Yeah, also, hey, make a mother point, hey, as a soldier of y'all shall we all supposed to do? So they preach against this kingdom, man. Preach against destruction upon this place. Not be all caught up in the place, man, the ways of this place, man. All right? Yeah, if you so caught up ways of this place, you're not fit to be soldier of y'all shall. All right?
Okay. That he may please him. I'm reading again. 2 Timothy 2:4. No man that warreth to take himself with the affairs of this life, that he may please him who hath chosen him to be a soldier.
Yeah. If you so keep on focusing on the will of y'all by Shemel Shah, hey, you are the good soldier. All right, that's what y'all shall want. Who is all about his business. All right, who is about his father's business. Same as Yahushua was. The leader in the flesh. All right.
And if a man also strive for masteries, yet is he not crowned, except he strive lawfully.
Yeah, hey, only way we go accomplish salvation, we strive lawfully. I mean, we strive according to applying these precepts. All right, what the Lord commanded. All right.
No, that was it on.
This is back here on what you're saying about how they be worried about things to come. This second Ezra 7, start at 16. It says, why hast thou not considered in thy mind the thing that is to come rather than that which is present? Then answered I and said, O Lord, that bearest rule, thou hast ordained in thy law that the righteous should inherit these things, but the ungodly should perish. And it's the point here. Nevertheless, the righteous shall suffer straight things, which is the difficult things, and hope for the wide, which is the king. For they that have done wickedly have suffered the straight things, and yet shall not see the wide. So either way, you're gonna go through hell, whether you on the right side or the wicked side. But why not suffer for righteousness, for righteous sake, and then hope for the king? You at least have hope.
People say that there's not the multitude that was born in vain. Majority of people were literally born just to be killed. At least we got like a reason to live.
Hey, just to back up that precept you brought out earlier. It's the book of Sirach, chapter 30, and verse 21. It says, give not over thy mind to heaviness, and afflict not yourselves in thine own counsel. Hey, because you'll destroy yourself if you just, continually mingle with these affairs of this life, man. If you allow your mind to, the harm pay this cardinal, my rent coming up, things of that nature, it's gonna take you out. Ultimately, you're gonna think to do something wicked. You're gonna go off some way, bro.
Make haste.
Yeah, make haste.
Yeah.
But go ahead.
I was saying, yeah. So hey, the main point is, you're not supposed to let the world affairs discourage us, man, from the victory we're about to obtain. All will be of the elect. All right. In the day, man, according to prophecies, we're gonna go get the victory. All right, we about to be rulers, man, future kings. All right, so you're not supposed to get disturbed by this worldly stuff, but it's about to be destroyed. All right.
I got something for you, backing it up. It's the book of Second Ezra, chapter 7, and verse 57. It says, then answered he me and said, this is the condition of the battle, which man that is born upon the face of the earth shall fight. That if he be overcome, so if you allow the affairs of this world, of this life, to overcome you, it says, this is his reward for being overcame. It says, he shall suffer as thou hast said.
Yeah, you can be destroyed with those worldly affairs.
Right.
All right.
It says, but if he get the victory, he shall receive the thing that I say. And what is that thing? The kingdom of heaven. All right. Earlier in this precept, it says this is the condition of the battle. You understand when you go out to walk, hey, I could be killed, I get shot, you know, I could starve. I might not be able to come back from behind enemy lines. These are the things that soldiers must consider before going to war. They ain't just going to war and it's like, yeah, like, nah, bro, you gotta,
yeah,
man.
like y'all remember that video of Eve talking about when she signed up to be
Crying, she was crying, man.
You join the military, but you say I ain't signed up for this.
What you mean?
Babylon the Great. That's the only way you can come and sign up for the military or sign up to go to war. And you don't want to do.
Yeah. About to be drafted. The quality is gonna kill a lot. Equality is gonna kill a lot of these women, man. So-called equality.
That was that just happened in maybe it was Russia. With them
In my head.
it was somewhere. Yeah, it was somewhere they hey, I'm
The females,
yeah, the females. Yeah, they get drafted, man.
they're conscripted.
Yeah, they put a word in it to make it seem like it's not a draft for the women, but they gonna draft the women too.
So yeah,
Draft your kids, 15, 16, I say vice days, they come and draft.
yeah. I mean, I'm bringing that point out because you're not supposed to be in that mindset, man. You're not supposed to just signed up like I want it, but I want to go through the losses too.
Just keep it.
Keep going.
Yes. Yeah. But like basically, you're not supposed to be in the mindset of Eve. Like, whoa, I want this, but I don't want to go through it to get it. You know? Yeah.
Backing up exactly what you're saying, brother. This is Deuteronomy 20 and
Start at the top.
at the top from
20 and 1.
okay. Somebody. This is Deuteronomy 20 and 1. When thou goest out, Deuteronomy 20 and 1. When thou goest out to battle against thy enemies and seest horses and chariots and a people more than thou, be not afraid of them.
Right. Don't be afraid of Esau and his air force, his military, his so-called space force. This man was given a specific time to rule. He was given weapons to have dominion over the earth. When you see these things, don't be afraid. Right?
It says, be not afraid of them. For the Lord Yahweh, thy power is with thee, which brought thee up out of the land of Egypt. And it shall be when ye are come nigh unto the battle, that the priest shall approach and speak unto the people.
Right. We're the priests today, man. All 12 tribes have been made priests underneath the order of Melchizedek. And it says the Lord brought us out of Egypt. When you read the scriptures and you read how the Lord delivered us from great armies in the past, you shouldn't be bugged out when you see what's coming down the pipeline, man. The destruction is really for the 2/3, man. It's for all the people that don't believe. It's for these heathen. It's not for the men of the Lord. It's not for the priests. Keep going.
Verse 3, and shall say unto them, hear, O Israel, ye approach this day unto the battle against your enemies. Let not your hearts faint. Fear not and do not tremble. Neither be ye terrified because of them.
Right. Don't be afraid of these people. Don't be afraid of Esau and his military. The Lord is in control of everything. He controls life and death. So Esau has this superpower, these false miracles, this technology. That's all in control of by the Lord. Well,
Verse 4, for the Lord Yahweh, your power, is he that goeth with you, to fight for you against your enemies, to save you.
right. To fight for us, man. The Lord is fighting for us. He's fighting our battles, man. Put your trust in the Lord. Don't try to put your trust in a Draco. You got a magazine with 2 bullets in it. That's not gonna last in Jacob's trouble, man. That's not. You're gonna run out of bullets, Jake. You're gonna need faith, which is an endless source of power.
Yeah, then the Lord say they'll like Esau, they'll as grass unto the Lord. Like Lord could destroy them with this.
How you
like a bug. Like fish like a
how you destroy grass? Burning. And how you gonna come on, man? The ICBM,
Russian. Easy
Russia
work.
then burn.
Yeah, to the Lord, man, that's easy work, man. Easy work.
Esau tell me, you no different than us. You can't do nothing past what you wanted to do, what you made it for.
Verse 5, And the officers shall speak unto the people, saying, what man is there that hath built a new house, and hath not dedicated it? Let him go and return to his house.
Right. The same excuse that the man gave you Hawashai. I can't be a disciple. I just bought some property. I can't follow the Lord. I just bought some property. Well, go deal with your property now. Yeah, go bury your father. Move around. Yeah, do your thing, man. The Lord's dealing with soldiers, as the brother just read. Soldiers aren't entangled with the affairs of this life. You got something keeping you coming from camp, don't come to camp. Just go do your thing, man. The Lord is only looking for men that want to serve him above everything else, above your family, above your so-called career. Like this is what y'all serving ultimately. Get the camera on these. Come on, see. That's what's ruling over. So just stay in the world and follow them.
Wherever they go.
Right around the corner, whatever blood drinking orgy, alphabet activity they're going to engage in. That's what Jake wants to take a part in. So don't come around us.
Yeah, like the LC, man. Go ahead and do that shit, man.
Go do that shit.
And you know it's coming up too. Mardi Gras right around the corner. All these balls and all that stuff that going in these buildings right here. Yeah, man, it's about to get wicked around this mother. This is still in verse 5, Deuteronomy 20 and 5. Man is there that hath built the new house and hath not dedicated it. Let him go and return to his house, lest he die in a battle and another man dedicate it. And what man is he that hath planted a vineyard and hath not yet eaten of it? Let him
plant a vineyard. You got your cryptocurrency. You got all these little ideas and inventions that you think are going to sprout up in 2030, 2050. Oh, hey, just go back in the world, man. Wait for Bitcoin to hit 100,000, man. And while you waiting, we're gonna be working. Go on.
It says, and hath not yet eaten of it. Let him also go and return unto his house, lest he die in a battle, and another man eat of it. And what man is there that hath betrothed a wife, and hath not taken her? Let him go and return unto his house, lest he die in a battle, and another man take her. And the officer shall speak further unto the people, and they shall say, what man is there that is fearful and faint-hearted? Let him go and return unto his house, lest his brethren's heart faint as well as his heart.
It's shit that only to do and not to don't get on brothers.
Yeah, like you can get man killed. All right, as a matter of fact, I'm talking about Saving Private Ryan. He did a lesson on that, like
you got people killed, man. Multiple people. You got multiple people killed by being a coward. That's why Scripture says this. It's the book of Sirach, chapter 37, verse 11. Neither consult with a woman touching her of whom she is jealous, neither with a coward in matters of war. Right, so this is spiritual war, man. You're not supposed to consult with cowards. We don't care about the opinions of you niggas that love the so-called white man. Well, y'all shouldn't say that. You ask Jake on the block, who's in charge of everything? Who's destroying the earth? Jake like, you know who? Jake's scared to say it, man. The so-called white man is the devil. All right, we're not afraid to say that. It's obvious at this point. He's the source of all the disease. He's the source of all of these coon niggas. All right, the pollution, pornography, styrofoam. He's covered the earth with pure madness. We can't call him out. You're a coward, man. The Scripture says, consult not with a coward in matters of war. And this is a spiritual war, which real soon is going to get physical. We don't want cowards anywhere near us. If you're scared to show your face on camera, you got that comment board demon, where you just got 100 precepts on the comment board. But it's just madness, man. Just go over there, man. You got it.
Yeah.
I just wanted to make a point exactly what he's saying. It's like shit. So like, no, you could go.
Okay. I want to make point quick. I'll make point back in that, brother. Because basically, you scared of Esau, his troops. Hey, the Lord's gonna deal with you, man. All right, because in the day, if you scared of Esau, he just fold. If you're scared of Esau, you're gonna be destroyed by the Lord. All right, so either way, go ahead, you go die. All right, ready to go die by the Lord or die for the Lord? Make your choice.
That's what I want to say. Like you said, part of being that sacrifice is when we go out to war in these battles, we got to also know and be comfortable in our mind that we're willing to die for the Lord. And that's part of the battle. You can't be faint-hearted in this thing to
know, scare other men off. Like the brother said, you gotta be 10 toes, man. You gotta be 10 toes and locked in this thing. No, you can't. Ain't no time to run away from this thing.
Or yeah, or do that and be die by the Lord. Right? Yeah, your choice. Cause yeah, in the day, like you go face that or face the noose. Right? Which one you go face? Either way, you go face your worst fear. All right. Like yeah, people scared. Like you scared of the truth, and they they take out their inventions. They about to put their torches. You know. Hey, but what about the noose? You know what I'm saying? Like I'm scared of that. I'm scared of the noose. You know what I'm saying?
I got you. It was exactly what you just said. This first Maccabees 3, now I start at verse 17. It says, who, when they saw the host coming to meet them, to give an example of the war, it said unto Judas, how shall we be able, being so few, to fight against so great a multitude and so strong, seeing we are ready to faint with fasting all this day? All right, so we're in that lower state right now. It look like we're losing, catching hell. Right? It says, unto whom Judas answered, it is no hard matter for many to be shut up in the hands of few, and with the power of heaven, it is all one to deliver with a great multitude or a small company. For the victory of the battle standeth not in a multitude of an host, but strength coming from heaven. Right? It comes from the Lord, man. That who turns who's gonna rule, I say that he rules in the base of men. This man is by the decree of the watchers. He just set up whoever he wants. We up next. You got going into the fight. No, we about to win, man.
Where's John 5? Yeah, bring it out, brother. Bring it out.
Yeah, two more verses.
Yeah, you got it.
It said they come against us, Esau, in much pride and iniquity to destroy us. They come in with all they got. They trying to pollute your mind. They trying to pollute you. The juice ain't work. Got to use this. Turn the juice. Just kill some of their family members. They know the elect are on earth. That's why they taking these cautions, these precautions and measures that they take. It says they come against us in much pride and iniquity to destroy us and our wives and children and to spoil us. It's the same thing today. But we fight for our lives and our laws. All right, so it's bigger than just our life. It's about the law. It's about the Lord, man. We got a contract to uphold. We ain't got no choice, right? Wherefore, the Lord himself will overthrow them before our face. And as for you, be ye not afraid of them. So it's fine.
Yeah, let's see. Be not afraid, because hey, we gonna overcome. We're gonna get the victory. Hey, bring it up.
God, this book of 1 John chapter 5, verse 4. It says, whatsoever is born of the Most High overcometh the world. And this is the victory that overcometh the world, even our faith. Who is he that overcometh the world, but he that believeth that Yahushua is the Son of the Most High?
Hey, legs. We won. We already won already, man. Hey, gotta be played out. We already got the victory, so ain't no point of us fear or worry about this devil, man. All right, we gonna overcome these devils, man. Hey, someday we gonna rule over them. All right, that's simple. You got that, right?
This is backing up the point about fearing Esau, like not to fear him and all. This is Isaiah 51:11. Therefore the redeemed of the Lord shall return and come with singing unto Zion, and the everlasting joy shall be upon their heads, and they shall obtain gladness and joy, and sorrow and mourning shall flee away. I, even I, am he that comforteth you. Who art thou that shouldest be afraid of a man that shall die, and of the Son of Man which shall be as grass?
Like I said earlier, like ain't no point you being afraid of Esau, who is to the law. It's just a grass, man. I like the bird going, all you gotta do is just burn it. It's destroyed. All right, so hey, it's easier for the Lord to destroy these devils, man. All right, but hey, the Lord just trying not face you. We believe in that. We believe in the Yahweh Shema shot. All right, if you believe that He go deliver us, man. All right.
So Joshua 23, verse 10. One man of you shall chase 1,000. For Yahweh your power, he is it that fighteth for you, as he has promised you.
Yeah, hey, might have that so he gets spiritual powers, man. You never know. All right, you might get caught in a concentration camp, or get put in an investigation room. But Esau, hey, just get spiritual powers, man. All right, hey, and like I say, hey, man, we get spiritual powers, man. It's gonna be over with for Esau. All right, that's standard. That's standard. That's right. There you got it. Hey.
if I can say, because ultimately the Lord, He letting E narrow everything down to the point where His men just gonna have to get spiritual powers. It's just like we don't have to, bro. You know?
Right. It's book of Isaiah, chapter 59, verse 19. It says, "So shall they fear the name of Yahweh from the west, and his glory from the rising of the sun. When the enemy shall come in like a flood, the spirit of Yahweh shall lift up a standard against him."
So, hey, basically, like, as soon as Esau trying to come in, try to hey, take us away, or trying to hey, kill us, you know, or let out that guillotine on your head, hey, Lord's gonna lift up that standard. I mean, hey, you gonna give us spiritual power, you gonna deliver us, man. All right. That's what.
It's too quick for me to like.
Yeah.
This Revelation 4 that's showing that you still ain't got no power, man. It said this Revelation 17 and 4. And it said, and the woman was arrayed in purple and scarlet colored, and decked with gold and precious stones and pearls, having a golden cup. Well, it's Revelation 17 and 4. It says, and the woman was arrayed in purple and scarlet color, and decked with gold and precious stones and pearls. You know, that's a whore that ride upon the beast. America, all right? The so-called white man. And they says, having a golden cup in her hand full of abominations and filthiness of her fornication, a westernized way of living. Be this, be that, do what you want. Do what you want, no consequences. All right, but I'm going to get this one in the letter of Jeremiah, right? And it says, and likewise, their gods of wood and laid over with silver and gold are like a white thorn and orchid, that every bird sitteth upon, and as to a dead body that is east into the dark. And ye shall know them to be no gods by the bright purple that rideth upon them. And they themselves afterwards shall be eaten, and shall be a reproach in the country. It's the same thing gonna happen to America. Like the whole way, he about to get destroyed instantly because he really ain't no god, man.
It is Second Maccabees chapter 6 and verse 12. It says, "Now I beseech." Oh, and a little bit background information too. When you go up to the beginning of this chapter, is going into the abomination of desolation. All right, and also Israelites were being persecuted for, you know, our customs. All right, upholding our customs and continuing to do it. But it says, "Now verse 12. Now I beseech those that read this book, that they be not discouraged for these calamities, but they that judge those punishments not to be for destruction, but for a chastening of our nation. For it is a token of the great goodness when wicked doers are not suffered any long time, but forthwith punished." And that's pretty much going into what you were saying, brother. Hey, the Lord gonna take this devil out real quick. When you look at, you know, how long this devil been reigning, he ain't been reigning that long, bro. You know, that's right. It says, for not as with other nations whom the Lord patiently forbeareth to punish till they be come to the fullness of their sins, so dealeth he with us. Least, that's meaning the Lord having sympathy for us. He just putting it, you know, broken down. He has sympathy for us. He's allowing us to go so far before he corrects us. It says, "Least that being come to the height of sin, afterwards he should take vengeance of us." So, hey, the Lord is going to take vengeance of us. All right? The Lord see what this devil doing us. Okay? You can't rely on your own hand. It says he will take vengeance of us. The Lord see, you know how people getting killed all day and night. Okay? He see these devils accusing us. All right? It says, verse 16, "And therefore he never withdrew it, his mercy from us, and though he punished with adversity, yet doth he never forsake his people." Hey, and that's the bottom line, man. The Lord never forsaked us. He turned his face away from us just to chasten us up a little bit, okay? And you niggas, all right, have abandoned the Lord, ultimately. All right? You took matters into your own hands when it was already set in stone, man. Listen, You go off, this was gonna happen to you. And you niggas think you can, buck the system. What name some shit, man. These different ways Edom put in front of you. I to basically
Yeah, they think they gonna use their gift sword. They swore better than them.
you can't do that. The Lord said he gonna get vengeance for us.
Yeah, basically, yeah, because hey, the vengeance of the Lord. All right, because hey, at the end of the day, he gotta take them down, not us. All right, that's his that's his opponent. Okay.
That's what scripture say. Wait till I rise up to the prey. Yeah, wait till I rise up to the prey.
Yeah, it reminded me of that movie, one of the scene of Chef, where Samuel Jackson was talking to Richard Roundtree, man. He was like, hey, basically, Richard Roundtree was saying, hey, man, bring for my people on. Basically, that Edom that be up that Jake in the movie. Yeah, yeah, Chef. Yeah,
I never watched that.
Chef.
yeah, Chef. Yeah, basically, yeah, yeah, yeah. Basically, he was trying to get business on that Edom that be up that Jake in the movie. But yeah, yeah, Samuel Jackson, nah, his ass is mine. But yeah, Roundtree was like, nah, what's God is God. What's it matter? Said, nah, he said it again. He's like, nah, his ass is mine. So basically, that's like how shy is with us. They mine. I gotta get him first. So we get it.
This is Romans 12 and 19. Dearly beloved, avenge not yourselves, but rather give place unto wrath. For it is written, vengeance is mine. I will repay, said the Lord.
Yeah, it's just mine. Said the Lord. Hey, yeah, you gotta get his lick first, then hey, we'll come forward after. All right, that's it.
And that's the beauty of it. The Lord not stingy. He gonna do what he coming to do. He more mad than all of us put together. We pissed off, but he's super heated, bro. He at the point now where it's like he ready. What the scripture say? He leaped off the throne. Like just imagine the angels holding him back. He ready, bro. That's why the Lord couldn't tell him the day, bro. Like he ready to do this shit.
Even the angels, they ready too. That's why hey, I was trying to say in Revelation 7, hey, now hold the destroying wind.
That's right,
a little bit of missiles to the elect yourself. All right, so hey, as soon as the elect yourself is over, hey, angel and y'all shot the angel about to get busy.
I wasn't sounding before they went, those human bodies that walked around a little bit. This shit is terrible, but they still have to get a lot out first.
That's something to quit.
Y'all point this Deuteronomy 32 and 18. It says, of the rock that begat thee, thou art unmindful and hast forgotten Yahweh that formed thee. And that's our people. They've completely forgotten the Lord. They don't even care about their nationality. I said, and when the Lord saw it, he abhorred them, he hated them, because of the provoking of his sons and of his daughters. And he said, I will hide my face from them. I will see what their end shall be. But they are a forward generation and children in whom is no faith. All right, so you wonder why we just catching his hell as a nation, why we just catching his hell, you at the bottom. All right, because you turn your face on the Lord. So he turned his face from you.
Hey, but back in that one point up, about Yahushua coming back angry.
Yeah.
This is Isaiah 63, and I start at the top. It says, who is this that cometh from Edom with dyed garments from Basra? That is glorious in his apparel, traveling in the greatness of his strength. I that speak in righteousness, mighty to save. Wherefore art thou red in thine apparel? And why is he gonna be red in his apparel? All right, because he coming to kick ass.
Gotta bring that to Basra.
Yo, come. Basra being the chief city of Edom. All right, that's who the Lord coming for. You Edomites, man. All right, and this place, America, the U.S., all right, is a spiritual representation of Basra. This is the chief city of the Edomites, man. And in present day, it says, wherefore art thou red in thine apparel, and thy garments like him that treadeth in the wine fat. And if you go back into the ancient world, when they made wine, they got into a barrel and they stepped on the wine to burst the grapes, okay, to press the grapes. It says, I have trodden the winepress alone, and of the people there was none with me. For I will tread them in my anger and trample them in my fury, and their blood shall be sprinkled upon my garments, and I will stain all my raiment. All right?
Like you see in the movies where, hey, as soon as they kill somebody, you know what I'm saying? They got blood all over them, you know?
That's demon.
Yeah,
That's just demon.
yeah. They say, y'all shot, hey, as soon as he finishes, hey, it's going to be filled with blood. You know, all the blood saved by the man. Like you said,
Deuteronomy 32 and let me see, Deuteronomy 32 and 21 says they have moved me to jealousy with that which is not Yahweh. They have provoked me to anger with their vanity. All right, trying to be like the so-called white, trying to be like the heathen in general, man. But chiefly, you trying to be like Esau. He's just a base of men. So take that wickedness and make it worse. It just that's good. So your deeds are overpass the wicked. And it says, I will move them to jealousy, which with those that are not a people. So I will provoke them to anger with a foolish nation. That's why you put Esau on me. For a fire is kindled in mine anger, and shall burn unto the lowest hell, and shall consume the earth with her increase, and set on fire the foundations of the mountains. So Lord coming to throw the whole structure down, man. The whole mindset, the people, the financial, everything, trying to destroy everything. Lord is disgusted with this place. We get disgusted with this place. And as days go on, you get more disgusted.
yeah, laws, yeah, it should also say, hey, laws going to destroy more than save. So the Lord's going to kill a lot of people. Yeah.
Billions and billions of people on the earth, man. He only saving 144,000 and a third for the nation of Israel. So even 2/3 of his own nation, his own people, he gonna put to death, man.
It says, I will heap mischiefs upon them. I will spin mine arrows upon them. What you think those arrows talking about, man? Missiles. All right. It says, they shall be burnt with hunger and devoured with burning heat and with bitter destruction. I will also send the teeth of beasts upon them with the poison of serpents of the dust. All right. From actual snakes to the juice. All right, you got bit by that. All right. It says, the sword without and terror within shall destroy both the young man and the virgin, and the suckling also with the man of gray hairs. Everybody, like you said, Ezekiel 9, anybody can get it.
Yeah, everybody go get it. Like, never got that mark of exemption. Hey, man, prepare to die, man. Basically.
It's Revelations 14 and 20. That's the point. I start at the point. It says, and the winepress was trodden without the city, and blood came out of the winepress, even unto the horse's bridle, by the space of 1,600 furlongs. All right, and which is going into when the angel, all right, which is Yahushua coming back. It said, and the blood came out of the winepress, even unto the horse's bridle. You know, that's just how the blood is going to be. I think it's like 180 miles high. You know,
184 miles.
184 miles high, man. That's a lot of killing. That's a lot of killing. In this time, man. Hopefully all the prophecies be fulfilled. You know, and we hope that Yahushua come back and deliver us, and do his thing, man. You know,
like that happened. Like we looking at them like they call third world countries, like Venezuela. Like it happened in a week, bro. One blackout, out of food. You can't get this. You can't get that. You can't go here. Can't go to the gas station. It's easy. It'll only take one day. Like other guys was talking about that Project Cypher. It'll only take one day. We had to end the Project Cypher. It's been 2 years later.
It said the earth is ripe. So you reap and harvest, and the fruits are ripe. That means it's time to it's time to get busy, man. It's time to yeah, I was gonna say it's time to you getting fruits and everything is ripe. You bringing them in, and now it's time to sell them or do whatever you do with them.
Hey, the planning and plotting has been done already. It's time for them to take action, and ultimately that's the Lord pushing things and making things go quickly, man.
Yeah.
Because contrary to popular belief, this place have a set date, time, okay, all the way down to the millisecond of this devil's reign. Right? It's not gonna go 1 second over what it's supposed to.
Yeah. No concern city, man. That's where we at. That's right. This is America, right?
Got put real quick. Yeah, it's one verse. Just log it out. All right, it's Matthew 13:39. It says the enemy that sows them is the devil. That's talking about the spiritual tares and the literal tares, right? All right, and it says, but the point is right here. It says the harvest is the end of the world, and the reapers are the angels. When they thrust in that shit, literal angels gonna be. It's gonna be crazy, bro. Literal angels gonna be on the earth. Demons, apparitions, like the shit out the ring with the bitch crawling. Gonna see some bitch crawling up. There's gonna be a lot of shit happening. I'm joking, but I'm not. Chariots everywhere.
It's the account of that. It's Joel chapter 3, verse 13. You up on that? Put ye in the sickle, for the harvest is ripe. And he just read that the harvest is the end of the world. Come get you down, for the press is full, and the fats overflow, for their wickedness is great. Multitudes in the valley of decision, for the day of the Lord is near in the valley of decision. The sun and the moon shall be darkened, and stars shall withdraw their shining, and the Lord also shall roar out of Zion and utter his voice from Jerusalem. And the heavens and the earth shall shake, but the Lord will be the hope of his people and the strength of the children of Israel. So,
Yeah, with that sickle has represented the instruments of destruction. So hey, basically get the instruments ready, man. Hey, so hey, the wickedness is great. Like it says, hey, reach up to the heavens, man. So hey, Lord, I gotta, hey, man, destroy this place, man, and the people in it that's that's doing these wicked acts. All right.
Hey, and if I could say, you got so much going on in the earth, man. Even the spirit of the end has overcome this place. All right. You have the doomsday clock that was just accelerated, all right, by the Ukraine war, all right. Now, how much more you think that's gonna speed up? Which they they prophesying on the left hand side because they don't really know when the date's gonna come. But hey, you gotta look at the proof is in the pudding, bro. The whole earth is ready for this shit to go down, man. You know.
The average everyday people, they really fucking miserable, bro. These people are all alcoholics and drug addicts. They fucked up. And they trying to hide from the fact that they in hell, man. Especially if you're Israelite, you're just trying to hide from the fact that you're in a terrible position all the time. That's why y'all fucked up.
That's why Pete smoke all that weed and shit.
So you gotta feel shit.
You're trying to escape reality.
Yeah.
But the reality of it is, because you didn't turn back to the Lord, that's why you're going through what you're going through now.
Yeah, then also if you're trying to commit suicides too.
Oh
Yeah, but guess what? It's gonna be like, hey, like in Revelation 9:6, well, that's referred to World War I, but hey, it's gonna be exactly like that, man. People try to commit suicide, but hey, well, like, nah, you gotta deal with this wrath, man. You gotta deal with this punishment, man. I'm gonna put upon you. All right.
You ain't even gonna be able to control your own thoughts, man. You start really turn that G up, you're not even gonna control yourself. All right, I got one backing up, brother. This Romans 13 and 11. It says, in that, knowing the time, that now it is high time to wake out of sleep. For now is our salvation nearer than when we believe.
Yeah. Now it's time to wake out that sleep. All right. Also, hey, wake up. All right. But also, sleep means going to that slothfulness too. Like, hey, it's time for us, hey, to step it up now. Because hey, our salvation is nearer than we believe. Now it's time, hey, to do what we gotta do to obtain salvation, man. So we gotta be, hey, caught in those clouds, man. Those chariots.
All right. It says, the night is far spent, the day is at hand. Therefore, let us cast off the works of darkness and let us put on the armor of light.
Yeah, cast off the work of darkness, man. Hey, represent, hey, the wickedness of this world. You know, hey, put on that light. Which, hey, applying these words, man. Where's that light? Okay.
It's far spent, else. It's just exceedingly where everything wicked, bro. The average woman you run into, she's gonna be a bi. Your average nigga you run into, he's playing all type of weirdo game. You're a weirdo, he's freaked out. Like, it's just bad, man. Like, the animal's sick, the air is polluted. Shit, depression. There, you wake up, you getting attacked by demons in your sleep. That's been a major thing. Demons attacking the whole nation now, man. Y'all starting to see the shit the men of Lord been deal with, starting to come on to the Commonwealth. It's gonna get worse.
It's eventually going to come to an end. It's the book of Job, chapter 14, verse 5. Seeing his days are determined, the number of his months are with thee, Thou hast appointed his bounds that he cannot pass.
They say, man, Esau can't reign more than he was set, man. All right, anything, hey, he gonna reign for his small amount of time, short time. He gonna bar down. All right, that's it. That's plain right there. That's oh, you looking like, hey, man, Page, your brother get Hebrews 13:14. Everybody get it. Yeah, yeah. Kyle, you got it? Yeah, 13:14.
It's Hebrews 13 and 14. For here have we no continuing city, but we seek one to come.
Yeah, well, hey, here we know for here, America, we have no continuous city. All right, hey, so this place is not gonna continue, man. It's gonna come down. All right, as we know, as we can see, as we know that this place is coming down, hey, we see one to come, which ain't the kingdom of heaven, man. All right, which ain't we gonna be rulers, man. But Yahweh shot. Okay, that's what we seeking for. All right, as the scripture say, we shall not affections of things above now on earth. All right, because hey, things on earth is gonna be destroyed. All right, you shall not affection being our cares, our worries on the things above. Because they eternal life, you know. I'm gonna say, yeah, I want to say to Jake that saying in that spirit, well, they won't be woke, but don't be broke. You know that? Yeah, like man, Jake won't be woke, but yeah, Jake won't be woke, but yeah, don't want to be broke. All right, but hey, Jake in that mindset, they're still trying to like secure the bag, you know, trying to establish themselves according to society. Well, hey, this place is crumbling, man. All right, yeah, they like only thing we're supposed to be worrying about, hey, staying this spiritual job right here, man. We're about to get eternal riches. All right.
Jake still talking about getting reparations here in the form of Federal Reserve. Yeah, yeah. Which all you're gonna do is put that money back into the account and then forward Esau's kingdom.
So they go, huh? They don't have any hope or vision outside of Esau giving them something, man. That's a slave. Slave, you try to talk to a slave about freedom, it's like speaking another language. Like, what do you mean we're gonna be ruling on thrones? What do you mean? It's like that nigga that said, what kind of jobs we gonna have in the kingdom? How we gonna find if the white man in slavery? How we gonna find jobs? That's the thought process of a nigga, man. Yeah, homeborn slave.
Yeah, what you want about a job for, man? She about to rule all these devils, man. You're like, come on, man. All right.
It's Matthew 6 and 19. It says, lay not up for yourselves treasures upon earth, where moth and rust doth corrupt, and where thieves break through and steal.
Yeah, it said lay down upon treasures where we read again.
Where moth and rust do corrupt.
Yeah, where moth and rust do corrupt. Thieves could steal it, you know. Well, hey, they could be taken away from you, man. Even like Esau could take all the riches, the treasures away from you at any given time, man. All right. You're not supposed to set our mind upon that, man. You're not supposed to be all worrying about that, man. But hey, okay.
It says, but lay up for yourselves treasures in heaven, where neither moth nor rust do corrupt, and where thieves do not break through nor steal.
Yeah. Well, hey, what the Lord got set for, man. In heaven, hey, nobody can take that away but the Lord himself. Which, hey, be all the hope you lay, the Lord ain't gonna take that away from me, man. Hey, we already got it. You know, if we already lay, man. All right. Go ahead.
It says, for where your treasure is, there will your heart be also.
Yeah, wherever your treasure is, wherever your heart be also. Wherever you want to obtain, wherever you want to obtain it, hey, that's where your heart be. All right, wherever your mind on, which our mind supposed to be on the heavens of things above, not on things of earth, hey, you know. Yeah, I be
full of like, yeah, ain't gonna be full of darkness. All about chasing the bag and fucking bitch. We gonna kill too. Y'all just wearing the garments, but y'all got that same mindset niggas got. That's the extent of where the niggas can be having a nice woman, and nice house, and a bunch of material shit, but we want more than that. Right? It's 1 Timothy 6 and 5. You can break it down. Right? It says, It says, perverse disputings of men of corrupt minds and destitute of the truth, supposing that gain is godliness. From such withdraw thyself.
Yeah, you enjoying yourself, man. All right. You corrupt, yeah, you bugged out your mind till you go you know, you go establish yourself on this side. You go see glory on this side. Well, hey, scripture say we're not gonna see glory on this side. All right, and we also to be we're gonna be hated on this side, but hey, but yet we're getting the kingdom, hey, we're gonna have eternal glory. All right, we're gonna have that fame. All right.
Yeah, I was saying, come in and say lowly riding upon that. That's the same thing. It wasn't because Yahweh was stupid. And they'll try to use that against you. Like, he go to school, he didn't do this. It wasn't because he was stupid. It wasn't because he was weak. Like, well, he would have been capable of anything he pursued, man. But he had to humble himself. Right? he showed you when he was on the cross. I got a legion of angels down here right now.
I was just about to say that. When Peter went and smote the centurion, he was like, dude, like, what are you doing? You don't think I can have a legion of angels here right now? How humble you got to be to do that?
It says, but godliness with contentment is great gain. And that's you niggas don't understand. To be content with what you have. Sometimes the Lord put you in a lower state, like a real lower state. Be tight as hell, bills doubling up and piling up on top of each other. Right? But they see us as bums, but you wouldn't be able to handle the things we go through. Right? For righteousness' sake, losing your job because for righteousness' sake. Man, you niggas lose your job because you want to bring weed on the site. Man. That's the type of shit you dumb shit, nigga shit, bro.
Yeah, because they scripture say before honor come humility. Like you gotta get humiliated before we get that honor. All right, that's simple.
That's a big part. Like we've been going into like the wicked mindsets of Jake out here, thinking that they can prosper and all that shit, and basically putting their treasures here. But this is the mindset of us. We don't like being in this captivity. We don't like to have our enemies ruling over us. We cry into the Lord for this bitch to be destroyed, man. But this is Psalms 13. I'm gonna start at 1. Start from the top. How long wilt thou forget me, O Lord Yahweh? Forever? How long wilt thou hide thy face from me? How long shall I take counsel in my soul, having sorrow in my heart daily? How long shall my enemy be exalted over me? Consider and hear me, O Lord, my power. Lighten my eyes, lest I sleep the sleep of death. Lest mine enemies say, I have prevailed against him, and those that trouble me rejoice when I am moved. But I have trusted in thy mercy, and my heart shall rejoice in thy salvation. Okay? And exactly, that's where our mindset is, man. We're crying to the Lord. We want this shit to be over with, man. We don't want this shit to go on another year. Rather much, people saying 50 years, and like the other brother was talking about the Bitcoin, want to see Bitcoin rise and land their treasures here on earth, man. We got our mind getting ready to, for our kingdom to come on here.
Yeah, we're ready to get the fuck out of here.
And they talk about they can see the U.S. going to war with China by 2025. They can see full implementation of the CBDC by 2030. Man, we want that shit to happen tomorrow, man. Yeah, in a couple hours. Yeah, yesterday. We're not trying to be in here 2025, 2030, man. We know we got the kingdom coming, man.
When the kingdom, everything's gonna be better than like we get in America, man. That's why we seeking those things. Right?
Like, you're gonna get things you can actually keep. That's how you know you really living when you're immortal. You're gonna have shit you can actually keep. You deal with a woman, you can have that woman forever. You got your kids, you can have that kid forever. You get a house, you can have that house forever. Like right now, you lose everything. You can lose everything. You can literally lose everything. Yes, you will lose everything.
Like back we were saying like houses, like we gonna have mansions, bro. We're gonna live there. We're gonna live in different planets.
Palaces.
Yeah. Like yeah. Like, that's when you really rich. You own another human being, and you got them at your every whim. Come on.
We're talking about triple trillionaires. Triple trillionaires, man. There's 1 Corinthians. You was done with that?
Yeah.
Okay. 1 Corinthians 2:9. It says, but as it is written, I had not seen, nor ear heard, neither have entered into the heart of man the things which the Most High had prepared for them that love him. And I had not seen. We have a somewhat of a thought of what the kingdom is going to look like. We have somewhat of a thought of the things that's going to be in eternal life. But it says, I have not seen, it has not heard. You say, it said, the Lord going to give us things While we think it, you know, we gonna think it, and then boom, it's gonna be that. Then it's gonna say, "Oh, call Allah, how much you outside." You know, is I had not seen, it had not heard, man. What the Most High got prepared for us is way more worth than anything that you can have here in this captivity, man. You know,
Like I tell you, that alone, that we can't even think of it, man.
Yeah,
The shit that we thinking of right now, it's more than that. And then some.
Can't even imagine.
We can't imagine. It's far out the world of our minds what the Lord has planned for us. You know, if we stay locked into this thing.
Yeah. Like, yeah, we can't even picture ourselves having eternal rest right now. Because we're going through so much hell on this side. All right, so so for us to being the king, we have the eternal rest. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's good. Even that's gonna be big for us, man.
Rest is wow.
Yeah, I'm on that right now.
Oh yeah,
I'm pulling that.
Good.
In 2nd Ezra chapter 8 and verse 52, it says, "For unto you paradise is open, the tree of life is planted, the time to come is prepared, plenteous is made ready, a city is builded, and rest is allowed. Yea, perfect goodness and wisdom. The root of evil is sealed up from you. Weakness and the moth is hid from you." And going back to what that brother was saying, you can actually, in the kingdom, you're gonna actually have things that you can keep, man. That you can, give pass down, to your and then some,
Yeah, because we gonna have those bodies, but we gonna have the right mindset. Like,
That's right.
yeah, we ain't gotta worry about be overtaken, this and that. And they say we gonna have the bodies, so we know how to, balance. We have that righteous body, man. Immortal bodies.
Because King, King Solomon had that mindset. That's why he said everything was vanity and vexation of spirit. Because a bunch of shit you can't keep, man. You say, what do you do if you have a son and your son turned up wicked? You fuck your whole fortune up, man. But we ain't gonna have to worry about that. All right, there's a quick one right here. This Matthew 18. Okay.
back at 53, it says, "The root of evil is sealed up from you, weakness and the moth is hid from you, and corruption is fled into hell to be forgotten."
Yeah, we have immortal bodies, but we ain't gonna go off no more, man. All right, we ain't gotta worry about dying. We have eternal life, man. All right, that's what that's talking about.
It says, verse 54, it says, "Sorrows are past, and in the end is shewed the treasure of immortality."
Yeah, sorrow is past. I mean, we have eternal rest now. The brother that lesson yesterday, the Lord's gonna give us that rest. But we ain't gotta worry about going through hell no more. We're gonna be everlasting peace. All right.
and that rest can only come from the Lord, man. That's the only way. That's the only place it could come from.
Heathen can't give you rest, man. All it can give you is more persecution, more idols to worship, more fake money that's going to turn into debt. You're going to have to pay off. Jake looking for rest from the goddamn devil, man. Let's do this real quick, back up the kingdom being eternal. It's 2 Corinthians 4. Straight up, be waiting for the precept.
It just happened.
2 Corinthians 4, verse 17, it says, "For our light affliction, which is but for a moment, worketh for us a far more exceeding and eternal weight of glory," which is the kingdom, "while we look not at the things which are seen, but at the things which are not seen. For the things which are seen are temporal, but the things which are not seen are eternal."
Yeah, like things we see are temporal, man. Things we see, in America is temporal, man. It's about to be burnt up. The things we not seeing is the kingdom that's about to come. It's eternal.
That's right.
Everlasting, man. It's not gonna go down. All right. Ain't nobody gonna take your house shot down, the kingdom down, man. Come on. Yeah.
So it's Matthew 16 and 18. It says, "And I say also unto thee that thou art Peter," which we know is King David in the Revelations. They say, "If you shall give the kingdom, give King David the keys of heaven." All right. It says, And upon this rock I will build my church, and the gates of hell shall not prevail against it. So once the kingdom come, ain't nobody overthrowing the Lord, man. Like it says, and I will give unto thee the keys of the kingdom of heaven. And whatsoever thou shalt bind on earth shall be bound in heaven. Like the brother's going into, you're gonna pray or something, it's instantly gonna be manifest. You're gonna be able to do whatever you think of, man. Right? In righteousness. Okay, it says, and whatsoever thou shalt bind on earth shall be bound in heaven, and whatsoever thou shalt loose on earth shall be loosed in heaven, man. That's the type of power we want. Like power over, that's multi-dimensional power. You're going to have domination over everything. Scripture say, do you not know you should judge angels? So what is the smallest matters? Heathens.
Right there, man. Everybody about to be rulers. All right. But before we can rule these nations, we gotta rule of ourselves first. All right. We gotta learn how to rule ourselves before we can rule a nation. All right. That's
Hey, in the ancient world, before a king, before the heir of the throne became king, his whole life he was built up, taught manners, taught how to fish, go to war. This is that process that we're going through, over carnations, you know what I'm saying? Reincarnation, bro. The Lord has been preparing us for rulership. Ultimately, at the end of the day, he's been getting our spirits prepared to be those rulers, man, of the whole planet Earth. Right? That's right. It's a purification process.
you gotta look at it too. It's a big thing. Like it's not no small thing just being a joint heir with our shot. Well, you about to rule over the whole world, like king of the whole world, man. The heavens, and the earth. That's crazy, bro.
Yes. That's crazy.
Yes. Just check it the yes. That's Galatians 4:1. Now I say that the heir, as long as he is a child, differeth nothing from a servant, though he be Lord of all, which is how we start out with princes. That's right, being grown to be kings, but is under tutors and governors until the time appointed of the father. Right, so you're under tutors and governors right now. That's the law, statutes, commandments, the elders, the older brothers. We're under tutors and governors teaching us how to be kings and rule. But real soon, man, we're gonna be given actual physical scepters, go upside the heathen head, bash them into pieces, have the blood squirt out. It's gonna be just pure judgment, righteous judgment.
Yeah, man. Soon, but now, we gotta work on ourselves. We gotta prepare our minds to be that bride, that perfect bride. The chance virgin. All right. Yeah, but that's so much.
Second Ezra, chapter 2, verse. I'll start at 43, right? 42. Second Ezra 2:42. It says, I, Ezra, saw upon the Mount Zion a great people, whom I could not number, and they all praised the Lord with songs. And in the midst of them, which that's it, like it said, in the midst of them there was a young man of high stature, taller than all the rest. And upon every one of their heads he set crowns, and was more exalted, which I marvel at greatly. So that's Yahweh putting those crowns on our heads. And it said, so you want to break it down?
It's gonna tell you, go down, bro.
It said, so I asked the angel and said, Sir, what are these? He answered and said unto me, These be they that have put off the mortal clothing and put on the immortal, and have confessed the name of Yahweh. Now are they crowned and received palms.
Put out that mortal clothing. We put out the works of sin. All right, put out the darkness of this world. All right, the ways of this world, which is wickedness. All right, we call that immortal. All right, we serve Yahweh by Shemel Shai. All right, to the best of our ability, rehearsing those righteous acts. They also say, confess thy name, and we preaching those names, man. While other camps, they say, the name is Jesus Christ. Don't matter. You know what I'm saying? Their name don't matter. All right, or they privately saying the name, but no, we publicly saying the name, right? How by Shemel Shai. All right.
It says, then says I unto the angel, what young person is that crowneth them and giveth them palms in their hands? That palm represents victory. It represents immortality. Right? It says, so he answered and said unto me, it is the Son of Yahweh, whom they have confessed in the world. Then began I greatly to commend them that stood so stiffly for the name of the Lord.
Basically, y'all try to get on that crown for stand so stiffly. All right. No matter what, through trials and tribulations, you know what I'm saying? We still so stiffly, man. We still kept our integrity. All right. We still preach those names. what I'm saying? You also not only preaching, but also hey, we walk in the ways of Yahusha as well. You know, it ain't about just preaching. It's hey, live by the name. You know, live as applying the name. Yeah, be the same mindset as Yahusha.
It's the book of Revelations, chapter 14, and verse 4. It's straight to the point. It says, these are they which were not defiled with women, for they are virgins. These are they which follow the Lamb whithersoever he goeth. And that not defiled with women, that's going into these different doctrines, all right, different religions, all right, different ideologies, these different things, it'll defile you, man. All right. It says to be a virgin. Hey, this is the only thing we subscribe to. All right, the truth. Okay, the truth of Yahweh by Shem Yahushua. You're not calling on other names like the brother went into. All right, Yahushua, Yahweh. It's Yahushua. Yahweh, why Yahushua, man?
There's our one only husband, man.
That's right.
Yahushua is our only husband.
It says, these are they which follow the Lamb whithersoever he goeth. These were redeemed from among men, being the first fruits unto Yahweh and to the Lamb. And in their mouth was found no guile, for they are without fault before the throne of Yahweh.
Yeah. Found no guile. I mean, hey, we're not preaching false doctrines.
That's right.
All right, that's what we're saying. There might be no guile. I mean, hey, we speak the 100% truth. All right. According to the scriptures, man. According to the spirit of the Holy Spirit. All right. It also saying we found no fault because if we are the elect, hey, the Lord cleanses from our sins. All right. That's when we have no fault. All right.
That was it.
So Philippians 3 and 17. Right? Philippians 3 and 7. Super slow too. That's so pretty. It's Philippians 3 and 17. It said, Brethren, be ye followers together of me, and mark them which walk so as ye have us for an example. Okay. It's Philippians 3 and 17. Brethren, be ye followers together of me, and mark them which walk so as ye have us for an example.
They put all get example of Yahushua, man. All right. And they put follow his footsteps, all right? Because Yahushua was for he did what the will of Yahweh Yahweh. All right. And what he got? Hey, the right hand, nice in the right hand of heaven with the Father. All right. So the same day we got follow those footsteps so we be joint heirs with Yahushua. All right. That's the only way.
God says, for many walk, of whom I have told you often, and now tell you, even weeping, that they are the enemies of the cross of Hamashiach, whose end is destruction, whose power is their belly, and whose glory is in their name, who mind earthly things.
They belly in. They doing mind their belly. I mean, they do what they want to do. All right. But hey, you do what you want to do. Hey, it makes you the enemy of Yahushua. All right. Yeah.
Teaching them names. They know the name. All y'all know purpose. Say you got no leeway. Right? It said, "For our conversation is in heaven, from whence we look for the Savior and the Lord Yahushua Mashiach, who shall change our vile body, that it may be fashioned like unto His glorious body, according to the working whereby He is able to subdue all things unto Himself."
Yeah. Our conversation in the heavens, man. All right. We going to that conversation. I mean, hey, citizenship, man. I mean, on day we trying to be joint heirs. Yeah, joint heirs. We're trying to be aim in the heavens, man. Not on this side. All right. Hey, we look for we look for those new bodies, man. We look to be changed. All right. Yeah, I mean, yeah.
That's subdue everything.
Everything, bro.
So Revelation chapter 2, verse 25, it says, "But that which ye have already, hold fast till I come. And he that overcometh and keepeth my works unto the end, to him will I give power over the nations."
You see, hold fast what y'all had. Okay, we got the opportunity to obtain salvation. All right, you have the opportunity, so hey, you supposed to hold fast to that, man. Hold that strive that we have to obtain the kingdom of heaven, right? Obtain being joint heirs. All right, it's a hey, if we as long as hey, we keep the works, thy works. Basically we are applying these precepts, continue to teach the word. All right, hey, we'll listen, man.
It says, that which, and he that overcometh and keepeth my works to the end, to him will I give power over the nations.
Yeah, we overcome it, man. We overcome the ways as well. All right, overcome ourselves. All right, we continue to apply these precepts. Hey, we inherit the nation, man. We have the kingdom of heaven. All right.
Get this word power. One of my favorite Greek words is exousia. Strong's G 1849. Exousia. It says power of choice, liberty of doing as one pleases.
We'll do what we want these years, man. We want to, hey, be, we gonna have the power to do whatever we want to. We gonna control their minds, man. We have the power to control, hey, whatever they want to do, control their dreams, and yeah, they think about.
To make them go off just to judge them. Just put a spirit on them and do something vile and wicked. Like, what are you doing? You know you're not supposed to be doing that, man.
That's what they do us.
Yeah, that's exactly
They
what
do that. That's what they do us, bro. Because Jake naturally is not wicked, bro.
Yeah.
He's influenced by this devil. What he see on TV, okay? These different rappers and celebrities that they put in front of our people. Hey, this devil strategically, I put images in a subconscious of Jake, man.
Yeah.
Subliminal. That's right, bro.
Yeah, scriptures tell you that Jake is righteous, but the way of the wicked seduceth them, man.
Yeah.
Come on. And you take these whores, these are your role models for your daughters. A bunch of whores. You take a bunch of sodomites, drug dealers, and weirdos. These are the role models for your sons. That's what Esau does, man.
Women don't even,
Yeah, you got it.
a lot of women that y'all look up to don't even be doing that shit, man. Cardi B's and your Glorilla, they act to be housewives when it comes to the men they dealing with. They just teaching you this shit.
Even rappers, like they not really gangsters, I assume they most of them came from college, right?
How's he a gangster? His name's Clarence. Clarence's parents have a real good marriage. That's these niggas, man.
No, seriously.
Yeah.
It's gonna shit look cool.
Hey, I was watching a video, exposing things of that nature, and Jake was like, "Hey, just look at Young Jeezy. This nigga rap about selling the most dope in a bit. Yeah, trap or die, bro.
Married to a Moabite, man.
But the nigga ain't never went to jail. What the hell you did sold all this dope, but you never went to jail, bro.
Rapped about it?
Yeah, but Jake don't consider these things. You got Future, you about to come, bro. This nigga, he gonna basically preach to the youth to do all these drugs, Percocets and Miley's and lean and weed. This nigga don't even smoke weed, bro. He don't do none of that. That's crazy, bro.
The question gotta be who is controlling that influence?
Come on.
But you look at who are they under the record labels.
That's right.
Who pushing them out? Who putting the money in their pockets for them to keep pushing out the same thing? All of it's controlled anyway.
Yeah, look, yeah. But even like NWA, how they brought that propaganda, speaking gangster and all that. And then Ice Cube, we did a song called "Up the Police," but yeah, now he doing movies of him being the police now. Like, come on, man, get out of here. Yeah.
Basketball, you talk about they get drawn out by Amalekites, but you get drawn out by Amalekites. Have gotten drawn out by Amalekites. Past tense, you've gotten drawn out by Amalekites.
Yeah, no, they too.
It says, it's back in Exousia, it says power of choice, liberty of doing as one pleases, physical and mental power, the ability or strength with which one is endued, which either possesses or exercises, the power of authority, the power of influence, which we're gonna pull all the strings in the kingdom. We're gonna call all the shots. We're gonna be controlling what's in and what's out. All right, Israel's gonna be the #1 trending topic forever.
That's right, brother.
There's 144,000. We're gonna control every trend for eternity. There's not gonna be any goofy shit, any weirdo shit. All right, you got Jake tattooed in the face, eating ass, being a complete demon. That's the top let's push this guy in the forefront and make him hot. He's a total weirdo, man. Not gonna be weirdoism in the kingdom, man.
We're talking about drinking piss. Kevin Gates, bro, you done. He done.
He's gonna be so ashamed in the kingdom, like man, the Israelites on the streets preaching righteousness. I was talking about drinking piss and eating that, like, yeah. Yeah. That's a beautiful question. Like, what are we doing? It says the power of rule or government. Right, now government's going to be on Yahweh's shoulders, going back to Isaiah the 9th chapter. So it's going to be 144,000 righteous judges that are going to have total power to do whatever we please in righteousness. You got it, huh?
That's plain, man.
That makes me think with all the power that Esau has got, he still does not have total control. It's still up to the Lord. He still controls it all because he could not stop this great awakening from heaven. He could not stop us from coming back and getting this knowledge that we got, that the Lord sent.
Yeah, he can't even stop his kingdom to come, man. He can't stop that. Like Scripture say, can't stop the downfall, man.
Yeah.
Like Scripture say, Babylon can't be healed. Yeah. All right. Yeah.
Because in the kingdom of heaven, Esau ain't rising up, setting up a sign, talking about, all right, the Hebrew Edomites becoming prophesy the downfall of Israel. Esau ain't doing it. Nah,
We might have to spirit on him to do that. Just for laughs. They got the 5 Duke sign. We the 5 Dukes of Edom. Yeah, man. Edom.
It ain't gonna be like how he waiting and all that. No, soon as that shit happen, judgment immediate. These devils need, like the brother said, man, they don't even have the power to stop us, man.
Even prophesying like they don't even, like they trying to like hide the word, they trying to like shut down videos. Yes, yeah. And then brothers making more pages, man. And still, the word's still being pushed out. All right. Yeah, man, this devil been trying to hide the word for like many years now, but now shit has been pushed forth, man, to the whole world, man, to all 4 corners, man. So just backing up what you're saying, Esau ain't got no power, man. But in the king, we will have power over them, man. All right.
Go good. All right, this Romans chapter 10 says, I'm going to start at verse 14. How then shall they call on him in whom they have not believed? And how shall they believe in him whom they have not heard? And how shall they hear without a preacher? And how shall they preach except they be sent? So there's no way that this gospel could go out unless it was ordained by Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. He wanted his name to be published. He wanted the elect to hear the true gospel. He wanted the Israelites to know who they are, to know who the heathen are. And we've been publishing it, man. And Esau couldn't do anything to stop it. He tried, he spent hundreds of years and billions of dollars to hide his truth, and the Lord just gave it to us for free.
Right. Yeah. Also, let these wicked people know their judgment too.
Yeah.
All right. Knowing that they commit sins, you know what I'm saying? Hey, you gonna get judged for it. All right. Like brothers always say, he sent to be exempt, or sent for destruction. All right. That's it. Because only the elect will be exempt. Only a small amount of few.
It's gonna try to pop and we shit in black and white. It's right and wrong. Ain't no gray area, bro. There's no gray area in this. All right. It says this Acts 5 and 38. Spirit out the God. I was looking for it. I was on the wrong page. I just Acts 5 and 38. It said, and now I say unto you, refrain from these men and let them alone. For if this counsel or this work be of men, it will come to naught. But if it be of Yahweh, you cannot overthrow it. Lest happily ye be found to fight against Yahweh. I mean, that's the position Esau literally about to find himself in. He keep trying to overthrow the word. I'm gonna censor them. I'm gonna do this. Now you're about to have to actually fight the Lord. I say, like Pharaoh, just because you don't want to let the people go, man.
Cancel Yahushua when he comes back. So like the cancel Yahushua, cancel the angels, all right, cancel the elect. You don't have any power. You fucked up.
Finished. Yeah. But even like, yeah, even shoot, wicked jakes, that's yeah, speaking against the teachers, the apostle, the elders of great minister who we learned from, they bugging up against them, but yeah, they still teaching at many years, man. All right. So hey, that just let you know, hey, this the Lord is dealing with these guys. We believe that hey, the Lord is dealing with hey, the apostles of GMS. All right. Because hey, anybody that's supposed to get some man, where they at now?
Right.
All right.
Yeah.
Fell by the weak side. Yeah.
Someone?
I get a quick one. Just going into the whole slavery thing, man. The power we gonna possess over the nations, all right? It's the book of Psalms, chapter 2, and verse 8. It says, "Ask of me, and I shall give thee the heathen for thine inheritance, and the uttermost parts of the earth for thy possession."
Read that again. Come on, read that again.
They got all this.
Psalms 2 and 8, it says, "Ask of me, and I shall give thee the heathen for thine inheritance, and the uttermost parts of the earth for thy possession. Thou shalt break them with a rod of iron. Thou shalt dash them in pieces like a potter's vessel." He gonna be dashed to pieces.
Oh, yeah.
That's simple. I ain't even paying him no mind. He's finished.
Right down in a couple months.
And he gonna die here, and then he gonna, yeah.
Hey,
He might die suddenly.
Yeah, congratulations.
He's
gonna die violently.
I said congratulations to Marcus.
That's some juice activity, man. Demons just overwhelmed. Like they full of that juice right now.
Congratulations, Mark.
He could have had a regular slavery, right? But now it's gonna be with, like,
He went above and beyond.
yeah. And I'm gonna make it a point to show the difference between him and the other slaves. That's simple.
Other slaves are gonna be grateful that they're not him.
That's right.
They're gonna be mad at him. Yeah, they're gonna get beat up by other slaves. Like not by other slaves, bro.
Shit like that, right there. We got to put him on the schedule. You know, I'm gonna get him around this time, and then I'm gonna send him over to you, so you get around this time. Yeah,
He's gonna throw it.
yeah, he got you. Right there. That's your ship. That's your ship. Take him.
Yeah, you gonna work a 24-hour shift.
Back to back.
Rest is not allowed.
Rest is not allowed. But hey, the reality of it, bro, they was doing Jake that. Jake was dying on a plantation, bro. Because, hey, these devils worked him so much that he died.
Worked
You know, worked to death, literally, bro. And Edom, hey, you got some shit to pay for, bro. You got some shit coming to you. All right, it said what? It said, "Thou shalt break them with a rod of iron. Thou shalt dash them in pieces like a potter's vessel." You know? Yeah, like the brother said, we're gonna put hell upon them, man.
Yeah, go for someone's hell, man. They'll be crying, man. According to that Luke 17, man. On the parable of rich man Lazarus, man. Beautiful. As a matter of fact, you might well get it, bro.
I get it. That's beautiful, brother. It's the book of St. Luke, chapter 16. And I start at verse 23. It says, "And in hell he lifted up his eyes, being in torments, and seeth Abraham afar off, and Lazarus in his bosom. And he cried and said, Father Abraham, have mercy on me, and send Lazarus that he may dip the tip of his finger in water and cool my tongue, for I am tormented in this flame. But Abraham said, Son, remember that thou in thy lifetime receivedest thy good things, and likewise Lazarus evil things. But now he is comforted, and thou art tormented.
Yeah. So basically, yeah, like yeah, just same how Esau put hell upon us. But yeah, then we put hell upon them. Hey, they gonna be crying out, man.
That's right.
All right, they gonna be trying to seek mercy. Man. No, but yeah, but we ask for mercy. Hey, they didn't give us that. You know, they tell you put they poured the affliction upon us, man. So yeah, hey, we go.
We trying to
Yeah,
Trying to find out.
yeah. I think it's a second night. But say that, but yeah, man. In the day, yeah, you gotta deal with that, Esau. All right, hey, we had to deal with the chastening of the Lord. Hey, you gotta deal with that, man. All right.
Only difference is you don't have no savior.
Yeah,
There's no one to save you.
you could be dealt worse, man. You could be worse than we have to do. That's right.
This is the book of Zechariah, chapter 1, verse 15. It says, and I am very sore displeased with the heathen that are at ease. All right, and who are you heathen that are at ease, man? You rulers, man. It says, for I was a little displeased, and they helped forward the affliction. You know, so we would sit here, you know, on slave ships and then change for our punishment. But you just went way overboard with it, man. You know, you just went way overboard with everything. All right.
They told him a boy for a holiday. He was being a fucking demon, bro. Being a pedophile, he was doing all type of wicked shit, eating people. I said making clothes out of their like skin. I was like, bro, he was wilding out.
Even though we'll have the heathen in our possession in the kingdom, we're not going to do the things that they did to us. It's going to be within righteousness.
Yeah, right. Say we pay to the double.
Yeah.
Spiritual power. I ain't gonna be on a whole other level.
Yeah. The main point is, hey, Esau could be so, he can't handle the slavery that he about to go through. Hey, he could be crying out, man. But yet, hey, you gotta deal with that Esau. We ain't about to be soft for you, man. Matter of fact, get that James 2:13.
This is the book of James 2:13. It says, for he shall have judgment without mercy, that hath shewed no mercy.
Yeah, just like he showed no mercy to the Israelites, man. All right, yeah, like brothers, but he poured the affliction upon us, he put more hell upon us. All right. Hey, same thing go do to you. We get in the kingdom, man. They say hey, you gonna receive double. So it's gonna be worse. Yeah, man.
It says, again, James 2:13, for he shall have judgment without mercy, that hath showed no mercy, and mercy rejoiceth against judgment.
That's it. That's the main point. They said, yeah.
This
Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 12, and verse 22. It says, therefore, whereas thou dost chasten us, thou scourgest our enemies 1,000 times more, to the intent that when we judge, we should carefully think of thy goodness. Hey, and what goodness has this devil done? He has, hey, if it was a scale, his slaughter would be all the way on evil and zero good. Like, yes, off the charts, bro.
Go 21 real quick. We up again.
Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 12 and 21, it says, with how great circumspection didst thou judge thine own sons, unto whose fathers thou hast sworn, and made covenants of good promises.
Yeah, so basically, Lord, we are the Lord's sons. We are just chosen people. All right? They think, yeah, if he put us through that, the people that he loves, how much more you go, like, as the brother going 22, how much more you go do the enemies? All right? He saw not exempt. Like, the judgment about the hit, man.
Verse 23, it says, wherefore, whereas men have lived dissolutely and unrighteously, thou hast tormented them with their own abominations. For they went astray very far in their ways of error. Hey, that's pretty much it. That's the point. Got the point.
This is Revelations 18:6. Reward her even as she rewarded you, and double unto her, double according to her works, in the cup which she had filled to her double.
Yeah, that's playing right there. Hey, you go, just like you done to us, you go do to you, man. All right, in righteousness stuff. All right.
If like I said, we're not gonna be buck breaking, and castrating men. We ain't doing that, man. Making a
Or let out of a boy.
That's wild, bro. That's wild.
Incest.
That's what I'm about to say.
Yeah. Incest. A son dealing with his mama, and so they could make a strong nigga. Right? Breed you.
Niggas so stupid right now.
Oh.
Y'all they've been bred. Now you one right there be looking slow.
Huh?
He down, bro.
Yeah, our kingdom not gonna be out of order like this kingdom, man. Our kingdom here is gonna be number order, man. Established. All right? Yeah, in order.
It's not gonna be like dating in the kingdom. Like the women choosing this guy and that guy. That also goes into inbreeding because you got women having children by different men. They don't know who the father is. Next thing you know, they have a baby with their cousin or their brother. They don't even know. You don't even know you're dealing with your sister or your brother because y'all don't know who your dad is, man. That's off as fuck. You got all these niggas, like just like the brother said, they just slow in their head. A lot of them have been inbred. They don't even know it, man. You're supposed to know exactly who your father is, man.
Right? You got the bubble legend.
Yeah, Jake just looking like Bubba Gump. That nigga, the nigga he was talking about shrimp. The whole movie you just had a shrimp demon on it. That nigga was blocked out. That's what, yeah, that all comes from disorder in marriages, everything being out of order. And in the kingdom, everything's gonna be in order, even the heathen. They're gonna look to us for how to live. Which is what we're created to do, really, is to serve the Lord, to be made in his image, and to be, our wisdom is going to be shown in the sight of the nations. That's what we're looking forward to. We're not looking forward to this place coming back, man. America's done. All right, Babylon is finished. Anybody still have any glimpse of hope in this place, you bugged out. You need to be destroyed. This going back into the judgment. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 14, starting at the top. It says, "For Yahweh will have mercy on Jacob and will yet choose Israel and set them in their own land. And the strangers shall be joined with them, and they shall cleave to the house of Jacob." Right, and those strangers are talking about the Israelite foreigners around the world that are going to be joined unto us. Well, let's find out what's going to happen to these other heathen. It says, "And the people shall take them and bring them to their place in the land." Let me start over. It says, "And the people shall take them and bring them to their place, and the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Lord. For servants and handmaids, and they shall take them captives, whose captives they were, and they shall rule over their oppressors." So everything that's upside down right now is going to be turned right side up, man. The people that are oppressing us, they're going to be our servants. The people that were ruling over us, we're going to rule over them. And that's justice, man. That's righteous.
That's righteous. Everybody had their chance to rule, man. All right, so hey, now it's our turn. All right.
Yeah, you got one? Go ahead, buddy.
It's the book of Jeremiah, chapter 49, verse 12. It says, "For thus said Yahweh, behold, they whose judgment was not to drink of the cup have assuredly drunken. And art thou he that shall altogether go unpunished? Question mark. Thou shalt not go unpunished, but thou shalt surely drink of it."
That cup is talking about slavery, man. All right. They say, hey, we weren't even supposed to drink that cup. All right. But then again, hey, we went off so much, hey, the Lord put us do that. All right. He made us drunk it. All right. So yeah, if the Lord put us through that, how much well, yeah, you're not exempt for that, man. Esau.
But you're in an even worse case because Esau was one of the sons of Isaac. You know better, bro. You really know better. You know what you're not supposed to do. Just like Cain and Abel, Cain purposely went and brought vegetables as a sacrifice. You can't sacrifice vegetables, bro. You know better. It just felt like doing it because you're a reprobate. Just as your nature, you're just a nigga, man. Right? But this is Psalms 73 and 2. It says, "But as for me, my feet were almost gone. My steps had well nigh slipped." And that's how we feel. We were close to slipping. Lord could have easily had us in the world, took that juice, bugged out. All right, so he saved us. It says, "For I was envious at the foolish when I saw the prosperity of the wicked, but the Lord rescued us out that mindset, man." So you see that these niggas that's winning really ain't winning. Okay? It says, "For there are no bands in their death, but their strength is firm. They are not in trouble as other men, neither are they plagued like other men." But the Esau thing is just because he just that guy, but it's just because Lord has put off judgment. Huh? Our scripture say the wicked are reserved for the day of destruction. Right? It says, Therefore, pride compassed them about as a chain. Violence covered them as a garment. And he's just proud, bro.
They say, yeah, violence, hey, cover that garment. Like, that's all they could. They desire evil, man. It's in them. Right? Hey, the border of wickedness.
Getting away with
Yeah,
it
like,
so long, they just keep going.
Yeah.
Why not blow up there? Why not you said that? Should be.
Hey, so Esau is, hey, can't get right, man. Either can't get right. Yeah, yeah, real can't get right. Like, he got it. He's set up to do evil, man, no matter what. Right?
Like it says, their eyes stand out with fatness. They have more than their heart could wish, but they use all they desires and riches to traffic children. They're just being a demon, bro. Eat people and drink blood. This type of stuff.
Yeah, they already got us in subjection, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, they trying to oppress it even more. All right, they trying to control the people even more by the aid. Some that corrupt, man. That's right.
Yeah. Like it says, they are corrupt and speak wickedly concerning oppression. What that sound like? Those two Edomites we just experienced, man. They don't want to take any accountability for the action. They don't believe in the concept of judgment. They don't believe in the concept of judgment. That's a mindset that comes from that. That's what you get when you got rule. Yeah, right. It says they are corrupt, wickedly concerning oppression. They speak loftily. They set their mouth against the heavens, and their tongue walketh through the earth. Right, through the way that they just pass these laws and force these laws on everybody. Man. And if you don't accept it, they punish you. They demonize you. You don't accept feminism. Blow his country up. Send the troops over there. Right? That's like the shit they do. Right? When you got the Fidel Castro. Those people love Fidel Castro. You so-called dictators. When they be loving these dictators, and I quote, right? And it says, therefore his people, backing what? Therefore his people return hither, and waters of a full cup are wrung out to them. All right, so you're getting that cup of water right now, but you're about to have to drink with something else in a little bit. Now you have to start drinking slavery. So that was it.
Jamaica jumped on verse 17. Well, that effect.
Kind of good.
Yeah, just jump down verse 17.
This is Psalm 73 and 17. It says,
no, you might think read verse 3. That effect. Verse 3. Yeah.
Right. It's Psalm 73 and 3. It says, for I was envious at the foolish when I saw the prosperity of the wicked.
Yeah, you see the prosperity of the wicked. You see Esau ruling over us. You know what I'm saying? You also see, the 2/3, they get glory. Riches. You know what I'm saying? We envious of that, If you're jealous of that, but hey, jump down verse 17.
Okay. Now it's Psalm 73 and 17. Until I went to the sanctuary of Yahweh, then understood I their end.
Yeah, well, it's true. If we understood, the truth, what the wicked got, that's gonna be taken away. It's gonna be destroyed. All right. And what we're about to get way better than what these people got, man. All right.
Like you said, surely thou didn't set them in slippery places. You're really in a position to fail, man. You just don't see it. You're starting to see it now. You're starting to see it now. You're starting to see it now, but it's just gonna get worse. Surely thou didst set them in slippery places. Thou castest them down into destruction. Like I say, come and sit. There is no throne. You really lost your rulership already. Just the fact that you got men in your country telling you what not to do, you lost already, man. That's why you're going to come down with that great wrath and you're going to fail some more. You're going to put yourself in a worse situation.
Yeah, bottom line, everybody is going to lose, man, in America, all right? Except for elect. We going to win, all right? And right now, we in the fourth quarter, man, all right? So, as we can see, Esau think he got the lead. Things that they live, y'all was talking about to come. About to come to play. That's going to come up. That's buzzer beater.
We're down by a million. That's the story of the Bible, man. Israelites are down by a million. We still can win.
Yeah, the game is rigged already. All right, game rigged, man.
Just like the Super Bowl, just like the NBA Finals, the game is rigged. All right, we already know Jacob already got the victory 3 hours shy.
Say this man is the tree to watch it. Like, Lord, set up whoever you feel like sitting. Be up next, really up next, literally. Forever.
Look real quick. This is Proverbs 29:16. When the wicked are multiplied, transgression increaseth, but the righteous shall see their fall.
Yeah, we're gonna see their fall. Hey, you know, we're gonna see the downfall of this place, man, in the chariots, man. According to Revelation 15, man. We'll see, hey, this place is coming down. Hey, we seeing it coming down right now. All right. Hey, that's for a smile for our faces, man. Because hey, we know, hey, hey, our kingdom is about to come, man. Our salvation is near. We believe, man. All right.
This is the book of Sirach, chapter 20, verse 9. It says, there's a sinner. So like there's a sinner that had good success in evil things, and there is a gain that turned into loss.
Yeah, just hey, you got those gains, you got this good success, but in evil things, because hey, you got it by wicked acts, man. You know, you sacrifice your soul. You know what I'm saying? Because hey, that's the only way you get riches on this side, man. You do a wicked act, man. All right. It's yeah, as quick as you gain those riches, hey, the quicker you're gonna lose it. All right, that's simple.
I was gonna say that on this side, you gotta compromise something, bro. You can compromise if you're really winning legitimately on this side, you gotta compromise.
Yeah, just like hey, all those hey, to gain the kingdom of heaven, hey, we gotta live our bodies as a living sacrifice. So it's the same thing.
See everything in the world. Mm-hmm.
Verse 10, it says, there is a gift that shall not profit thee, and there is a gift whose recompense is double. Okay. Verse 10, it says, there's a gift that shall not profit thee, and there is a gift whose recompense is double.
Yeah, that's a gift that will not profit thee. Me, hey, that's a gift that hey, it's not gonna profit you in that day, man. Like James had a gift of no talents, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's not gonna profit them. And then on this side, but yeah, our gift, the spiritual gift that we got, hey, we're gonna see double, we're gonna see 100-fold. All right, that's it.
Gift destroyed the heart. Yeah, the gift you got from Esau, man. That shit completely destroyed you. I got one right here.
This is Proverbs 11:4. Riches profit not in the day of wrath, but righteousness delivereth from death.
Yeah, like you can't buy your way out of salvation, man. All right, you can't buy your way to get this truth or to understand the truth as that kind of assignment, man.
So Proverbs 11:4. Riches profit not in the day of wrath, but righteousness delivereth from death.
Yeah, you can't buy your way out the wrath. Yeah, out of the judgment of the Lord, man. All right, can't use money or anything. Can't buy your way out of judgment, man. All right, but yeah, it's righteousness. What is it?
It says, righteousness delivereth from death.
Yeah, righteousness deliver me. Us rehearsing these righteous acts. Hey, that's what deliver us, man, from this wrath. All right, take yourself to salvation. All right, so you got it.
It's 2nd Ezra chapter 9 and verse 7. It says, and everyone that shall be saved and shall be able to escape by his works and by faith whereby ye have believed shall be preserved from the said perils and shall see my salvation in my land and within my borders, for I have sanctified them from the beginning. And just backing that front up, right? It says the righteous shall escape death, right? Yeah. Hey, what are the righteous things? Okay, it says what? By his works, all right, coming out to the highways and byways, all right, putting your hand on that plow, okay, making your body a living sacrifice, and it says by what? Faith. Okay, you have to have faith. That's when you put those two together, that's what the Lord deems righteous on this side, you know. So those are the things that are gonna get you to escape death in that day. You know?
Yeah, like going to the word of faith, that means to be fully persuaded. So yeah,
right.
Hey, all to hey, escape these things, you gotta be fully persuaded in the Lord, man. There you go, deliver us out of this situation, man. All right. You also, hey, having that works too. Have our works that, hey, as worthy to the Lord, hey, to have mercy upon us, man. All right.
Without work is
Yeah,
dead.
yeah.
It's just I think it's possible to serve you.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, if I believe in something, I'm gonna show something that that I believe in that. I'm gonna show you proof that I believe that. So it's saying, hey, if we spiritually believe in Allah, I'm gonna physically show him that I believe in you.
That's right,
Yeah.
man. Esau's the same way. That's what the MOTB is really about. I want you to prove that you worship me. Get a charagma inserted in your right hand and prove that you really love this system. Lord, so you can prove that you love Esau, but you can't prove that you love the Lord. That's madness, man.
Yeah, Jake has faith in Esau. They believe in something he ain't shown them yet. A bunch of reparations he's never given them, but you got faith that he's going to save you.
You have faith that he's a human being. First of all, to ask somebody for reparations means you believe in your mind that they're just and that they care about you. Yeah.
So Jake with the woman, man. So they'll go all out.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they'll go all out.
But
They'll go all out, yeah, trying to make the relationship work, you know what I'm saying? But yes, yeah. Come on, man.
Go backwards. What I gotta do to please you?
Buy flowers, you know that shit. Like,
Taking that.
yeah, like, yeah.
Taking that for and said the man leave all that he know. He leave his house, he leave his mama, he leave his daddy.
It'll show you I love you. Yeah.
It's Job 17:5. All right, it says, yea, the light of the wicked shall be put out. Right down. And it says, and the spark of his fire shall not shine.
Yeah. And they all your schemes, all your works, hey, it's gonna be put out, man. All right, everything you got set up on this side, what you're trying to do, and it's gonna come down. You know, it's gonna come to pass, man. Even you do fulfill your NWO, hey, God gonna come, hey, spill you out. He gonna come destroy you, right there. As the scripture say, hey, as you feel in this belly, hey, Lord's gonna cast upon wrath on him, man. That's right. You got more.
It said, the light shall be dark in his tabernacle, and his candle shall be put out with him. Yeah, scripture say, wisdom gone out of Edom. Well, how you going to deliver yourself out of this one, man? Right, when them chariots come, how you going to deliver yourself out of that? What's the contingency plan? Right? And it says, the steps of his strength shall be straightened, and his counsel shall cast him down. For he is cast into a net by his own feet, and he walketh upon a snare.
You walk upon a snare, yeah, he trapped his own self, man. All right. The Lord just used him, yeah, to trap his own self, man. To destroy his own self. All right, just like, hey, the Lord, hey, they eat him to, hey, correct those news so he can destroy him, his own self. You know?
the next verse. It's the next verse in that Proverbs 11. Oh.
John 17 and 9, it's like in Job 17 and 9. And it said, the gent shall take him by the heel, and the robber shall prevail against him. I said, Jacob held on to the heel of Esau, man, about to pull him out of rulership. Okay? It says, the snare is laid for him in the ground, and a trap for him in the way. Terror shall make him afraid on every side, and shall drive him to his feet. And that's he's starting to realize Esau is in a tight situation, man. He knows that. That's what Revelation 12 all about. I got to fulfill this as soon as possible. Ain't going to be no 2030, 2050 for fulfill my plan. You ain't got all this time that you thought you had, man.
Hey, first time, man. Sweet. Like I was backing up again. Hey, Vietnam, shit. Fourth quarter, man. Hey, they trapped. You know, hey, the Lord got them in the trick bag, man. Yeah, they can't get out of it. So, hey, ain't got no choice but to, hey, throw in the towel, man. You know?
That's like you said, that's a play. You know, in basketball. Got him trapped. What he gonna do? He gonna throw the ball. He gonna turn it over. We gonna get the ball. We gonna score and win the game.
Yeah.
This Job 20 and 22 says, in the fullness of his sufficiency, he shall be in straits. Just like you was just saying.
You want to read verse 5, buddy?
Verse 5?
Yeah.
God, this Job 20 and 5. It says that, I'll start at 4. Knowest thou not this of old, since man was placed upon earth, that the triumphant of the wicked is short, and the joy of the hypocrite but for a moment?
Like everything in this place is but for a moment, man. Hey, 2 and 8. The triumph of the wicked, man. It's but for a moment. All right, it's only a matter of time to 8. You only got that winning score, for a moment, man. It's only 8. Y'all try to go catch up,
Like I was just saying, like he's being trapped now. That's what yeah, his prophecy, man. He's being put in a position of difficulty. As you can see, you got the Saudi Arabia looking to use different currencies, all right, to move their own. It's not talking about not mainly using the US dollar. All right, you got the petrodollar weakening. It's further weakening. All right, they got over 120 countries in the middle of the CBDC. All right, so you can see that this devil is getting ready to go in. That he's getting ready to throw the ball, man. All right, the trap is set, so he getting ready to make a pass. And when he make that pass, man, Yahweh Shai gonna upset him, man.
Yes, sir. Yeah, so they go to school. You know what I'm saying?
Sound like a shit with the WEF. It probably brought to my attention, but the WEF is the 10 horns, right? So it's gonna be some confusion that's gonna take place. Hey, but that gonna turn on you. Like the scripture say, the nation of drunken of the wine, not the nations of man. It's starting to realize all the things you learn from America really are not that beneficial. They make shit worse just across the board. Your children is worse, your health is worse. You got a McDonald's, in your local area near you now. You eat McDonald's now, you overweight, you're sick, your men are effeminate. Not even gonna reach that thing.
There's back in 20. It's back in Job chapter 20, verse 22. It says, in the fullness of his sufficiency, he shall be in straits. Every hand of the wicked shall come upon him. When he is about to fill his belly, the Most High shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him and shall rain it upon him while he is eating.
Hey, as soon as you finish eating, you know what I'm saying? Like, just like we eat, as soon as you finish eating, hey, you slugger, you're in the sluggish spirit, you know what I'm saying? Hey, you lay back chilling, hey, long will come out of nowhere, it's short. All right?
If I could say, when you look at an actual snake, all right, a serpent, when they consume a big meal, brother, that's their most vulnerable point of their life, brother. That they can't move fast, they can't really strike. Right? Like you said, brother, they totally laxed. Like they at the mercy of whatever predator that is. Nope. Who's the serpent? Good. Esau either.
Yeah, based on that point, they think, shoot, they good now. They think, like, just like, I'm gonna make that point, bring the point again, the sports, man. They think in the fourth quarter, they about to catch the touchdown. They all of a sudden, come that heavy hitter, man. They go from the Bucks.
Yeah. God, this the book of Psalms, chapter 21, and verse 9. It says, "Thou shalt make them as a fiery oven in the time of thine anger. The Lord shall swallow them up in his wrath, and the fire shall devour them." Now, who that sound like? That's Esau Edom. Okay, that's this wicked ass place, Babylon the Great. It says, "Their fruit shall thou destroy from the earth, and their seed from among the children of men, for they intend evil against thee. They imagine a mischievous device which they are not able to perform."
Yeah, where's that mischievous device, man? That corrupt. That's right. All right, they ain't gonna be able to fulfill their device no longer, man. It's gonna be a short time, man.
That's right.
All right.
Hey, because it's gonna get down to a point to where they're gonna roll it out. All right, then they're gonna make it mandatory. We gotta go through all that, And then when it come down to the point where the Lord say, all right, well now it's getting too close to my men. You know that they can't survive anymore. You know what I'm saying? It's like we gonna get to the point where I everything is we can't go to the store. You know, motherfuckers getting kicked out the houses and shit.
Yeah.
Bro, the law have to come back.
Yeah, you gotta come back.
That's right, bro. Literally.
You don't take that corrupt, you don't take that juice. You know, people going door by door. Oh, you don't got this. You got to come up out your house.
Yeah.
To this concentration camp. That's exactly what happened.
Yeah,
It
like
sounds unrealistic, but it's starting to be made manifest day by day. It's starting to get more real.
That's right, brother. Because you got to think about it. Everybody who we know, right? They're paying with cash or credit. You know, if that's going to be obsolete, what other option is there? It's either the CHIP, the Karagma, or you out. You know, we gonna be put into a position where we have to rely on our faith, man. Right? We have to rely on Yahweh Shemel Shah.
Not gonna be living off the grid for 20 years, man.
Yeah,
That's not gonna happen, Jake. When these prophecies come to pass, the Lord is on his way back. You gotta have that faith in your mind, otherwise you're gonna bug out, you're gonna fold.
Jake watched too many movies, man. You know, Jake fully in a Netflix episode type of reality.
Right.
He think this shit just gonna, last.
20 years
Get your ass on, bro. That's not realistic. That's not according to the scriptures, man.
Let's look at World War III. Like we talk about the things that are happening on this side of the world, the Western Hemisphere, the prophecies dealing with the famine and the pestilence, but you gotta understand World War III has already started.
That's right.
Years ago, was it 2 years ago they shot your boy Amani?
Salamani.
That's an act of war. Like
That's right.
when you look at World War I and II, they didn't put in the newspaper today is the first day of World War I.
Right.
This years later, they go back and say, oh, this is what led to this, this is what led to that. So we're really already in World War III. It's just a matter of things getting more and more intense. The nations, it always has they always have the nations go against each other over there, and then America comes in at the last minute. Well, on this side, man, all these nations are going to lock horns.
That's right.
It's going to be a world war. And Jake, that's in that spirit of, things are going to go back to normal. They're not going to make it because they're going to see every day it's getting closer and closer to the end of this place. Like, you look forward to it.
I can add to you, what I always tell you, from knowing the inside of the military and how they go, this war has already been going on. The only time that they're going to put it in a paper is when they're losing. When they're losing or shit is getting real fucking serious and they need help. That's when they're going to broadcast it and put it out there. But this shit has been going on for a long ass time, but they just don't put the shit in the media.
Yeah, if you said billions of dollars, armory, weapons, tanks, missile defense systems, if you're sending all of this to somebody who's literally at war,
You're part of the war. You're part of the war.
Part of the war.
That's like you having a fight with somebody, and then you see like a mutual associate hand him a knife. He the enemy. He just hand him a knife, but I'm not in it.
I'm not in it. I'm just handing him a
Just
knife.
hand him a knife. You consider the enemy now. You know what I'm saying?
America's at war with Russia. All right. If Russia's invading Ukraine and you're sending weapons and soldiers to Ukraine, you're at war with Russia. That's plain, buddy.
I think it might have been World War II, but it was also, World War II was also started by assassination. I think it was like Archduke Franz Ferdinand or something. But that dude got assassinated and shit hit the fan. Archduke Franz Ferdinand,
Some shit like that.
Super fucking mustache. He was a mustache. Anyway, he got assassinated. That's what kicked the whole war off. So you seeing a rehearsal of those same events, assassination take place. That shit just been lit ever since that year where that shit happened, bro. It might have been the same minute reincarnated. Real talk.
Yeah, I figure that one, cause y'all bring a preacher right quick, just backing up what Goliath said earlier. He was like, hey, Storms 8, man. The Lord, Esau, make mandatory this charisma. If we denied it, as soon as we deny it, Esau gonna take everything away from us. Hey, we gotta depend on the Lord. Lord gotta come back. All right. And brother, go back down. Go ahead.
It's Revelation chapter 3, verse 10. Because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation.
Right. Yeah, that our temptation is Esau forcibly trying to force us to take that prerogative. All right, that's the hour of temptation. But hey, it also say thou kept the words thy patience. Because it is patience, man. We got patiently wait on the Lord. All right, we patiently because they be long suffering in this truth. All right, that's by keeping that patience. You know, it also it's called hour of temptation too, because it's gonna be tempted taking that karama, because that karama, because we so used. Cause even right now, like we used to lay back in the house eating, this and that nation going to grocery stores, this and that nation. So it's gonna be tempting because we not used to not being without those things. All right, so it's gonna be tempting, but we fully persuaded in like, we denying that, man, because we fully persuaded we do take it, we gonna be destroyed according to Revelation 14:9. All right, so
Going into what you were saying, having to get used to not being having access to the things that we have now. We will have to depend solely on faith, man. It's Isaiah 65:13. It says, therefore, thus said Yahweh thy power, behold, my servant shall eat, but ye shall be hungry. Behold, my servant shall drink, but ye shall be thirsty. All right. And so through faith, we know that the Lord is going to give us everything that we need, when the MOTB is fully implemented. And we're not able to, go in the stores and buy things and get our everyday necessities. We know that the Lord, He already taken care of that, man.
That's us having that spirit of prophecy upon us, to help us in that day. Yeah. Because we gotta have that spirit on us, the spirit of prophecy, because to be because what's prophecy mean? Prediction of the future events. In the day, we know soon as the elect, we know they're not, so we fully persuade with the elect deny that corrupt, we go be kept from that, man. We gonna be delivered. All right, we go eat, yeah.
Once the situation gets to a point to where that the prophets, the Lord's men, is nothing for them to sustain, then the Lord got to come back and get us, man. Once it gets to that point.
Add to you, like I said, and we gotta, like I said, we stay into the scriptures, because that's going to be the stability of our times. But also knowing that no, I don't have it. I'll put it up. But stability. God, you can bring it up. Make me point out.
This is Isaiah 33, verse 6. And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, and strength of salvation. The fear of Yahweh is his treasure.
So we have that in our mind, man. So through all this shit that's gonna go on, that's what's gonna keep us stable through these times. Knowing that the Lord promised us, that when this shit go to hell and everything gotta take the charagma in order to eat and this and that and the third, we gotta, in the faith in our mind, that the Lord is gonna make a way for us. Somehow, some way, we gonna eat. We gonna make it to the next day, Lord's will,
Yeah. Back up on that Isaiah 65 you brought out. It's 2nd Ezra chapter 2, verse 26. As for the servants whom I have given thee, there shall not one of them perish. For I will require them from among thy number. Be not weary, for when the day of trouble and heaviness cometh, others shall weep and be sorrowful, but thou shalt be merry and have abundance.
Yes, sir. But everybody else, they gonna be weeping and mourning, you know what I'm saying? Because they ain't expect this to go on. But yeah, we gonna be merry and happy. All right, because one, we gonna be good, man. We gonna survive. All right, and also, we know that soon as this come to pass, then the king go come. All right, so it's going to be a story. The king go come. We fully believe in that. That's why we could be happy, because we want these things to happen. All right, all for our kingdom to come to pass. This place got to be destroyed. All right. Anybody else? Is there? You got one?
And it's Psalms 18:1. It says, I will love thee, O Lord, my strength. It says, the Lord is my rock and my fortress and my deliverer, my power, my strength, in whom I trust. my buckler and the horn of my salvation and my high tower. So you got to come in this thing knowing that the Lord is really your only defense. Man. Your day-to-day affairs, because Lord through the Spirit, He's been having us get tighter and tighter to situations, getting comfortable being in uncomfortable spots. Man. From whether it's some financial shit, the situation with females, you might not be getting it how you used to be getting, but he building up that level of discipline and restraint when he actually do bless you with these things. Because
Like I said, the Lord is our shield and our buckler. You know, that's the only thing we need going throughout this shithole, man. We got the Lord on our side. You always got to remember that.
That's it. All right. All right. Long way this camp was edifying. All right. Now before we end this video, we'll give all praises to Yahweh, the minds of Apostle L of GMS. We learned this truth from. And peace and blessings to all of you elect that's doing the will of Yahweh. Faith, and sincerity. All right. Shalom. Shalom. Above the ball. 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 Go against the road.